Welcome back to a very special Schmoedown replay. It's Throwdown time, and we are the Cinefanatics. My name is Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert Adams.
And it's a Throwdown. It's a good one. We are coming at you pre-recorded tonight because, let's be honest, this match did not go publicly live for everybody at the time of this recording, so we could not do this as a live stream, and we tried to do that before and it didn't work out. So who cares? We're coming at you now. We can't chat with you. It's a bummer. I know. I know you want to talk to us, but that's how it is.
Yeah, but that also means that you have no idea what time of day this is, what day this is, what's going on. We don't know. It's mysterious and everything. And yes, it is a teams match, as you can tell, because the light behind me is blue.
Your shirt is blue. My shirt is blue. Those aren't necessarily indications of the teams matches. That's just what we're rolling with today.
There's a whole lot of blue, dabba dee, dabba die up in this video. So,
oh gosh, this is going to be a big one. These are teams that have been kind of building to this. We saw one team has already gotten belts off of the Founding Fathers, which is huge. The other team has been working through kind of what we call a mini tournament to earn this shot at the team that has the belt. That's how this works. That's how it works. It's an exciting thing, though. We need to not dilly-dally. We need to let you guys know this Throwdown we're watching tonight is between two special teams. The first being Shazam!
Korruption! That's right. So that's what we're working with tonight. This is going to be fantastic. Real quick, though, I do want to say we're not reacting to the singles match, the Gray Drake versus Stacey Howard, or should I say the Stacey Howard versus Stacey Howard, because this would be like a 4-hour-long reaction, and we just have really bad ADD. We don't want to do that. So anyways, that's what we're doing tonight. So any thoughts as to who we think's going to win this match?
I got to be honest. I'm gonna bring this in real quick because I've been talking about this since last year. I believe last year was the team's debut of Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
And they made a run all the way to Spectacular to take on the Founding Fathers for the belt. That is a team that from the very beginning I've been saying should and will inevitably have belts at some point as a team. And so we're going into this match, and I'm thinking this is probably the greatest opportunity for them to get the belt. I'm pulling for Shazam on this one. I really am. I know Korruption's a formidable team. Both Chance and Mike are really great, but I think that Shazam's just got the oomph on this one.
They got the what?
The electricity, if you will.
Oh, the oomph. Okay.
Yeah, that.
I was wondering if that was like a unit of measurement or something. Here's the thing. I have to agree with that only because I've started to notice like a pattern. Like I kind of tend to want to root for, in cases like this, when there's a team or if it was the singles, someone who hasn't had the belt before, I kind of want to root for them. Like Korruption currently has the belt. They've had the belt before this as well. Shazam has never had the belt. Bibiani has held the singles belt before, but as a team of Shazam, they have not held the team's belt. I kind of want to root for them because I want to see them get the belt. I very much believe that Korruption will get the belt again, just like the Founding Fathers will probably get the belt again too. These are just teams that are going to be just constantly circulating the belts around between all of them.
It's like Batman and Joker. They're destined to all do this forever.
Yeah. So it's going to be those three teams in a constant rotation. One team will have the belt. The other two teams, their pants are going to be dragging on the ground until they get those belts back.
But the belt usually goes over the shoulder.
I meant a literal belt reference. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So we need to keep in mind that the winner of this is also going to be the one that faces whoever wins the teams tournament, the upcoming teams tournament. So there's a lot going at stake for this one. I mean, is Korruption going to defend? Are they going to lose to Shazam? I don't know. I'm excited because there's just stuff on the line either way here. Also, my pride in calling that Shazam will inevitably have a belt at some point is on the line. So I just want to throw that out. I just want to make sure that's thrown out there.
You've thrown it out, and we're catching it.
Yeah. Before we get started, guys, we want to turn your attention over to our Patreon. It's patreon.com/. I can never say that. Patreon.com/cinefanatic.
If you could spell what he just said, then please donate to the Patreon.
Patreon.com/cinefanatic. No, head over there, guys. Jump on at least the $1 tier. But if you want, actually, I would recommend jumping on the $5 tier because we are moving and shaking things around on our Patreon, and we are doing cool stuff at the $5 tier coming up here pretty soon. I'm going to let you take the rest of this little piece because it's more
one
of your
of
alley
the
than mine.
changes. One of the changes we're making right now is starting. By the time you see this, it's going to be Friday. What is that? Friday the something.
If it's not, ignore that. But otherwise, we hope it is.
Here, I got to really go at it. It's going to be Friday and tomorrow we will be doing the live watch along of Evil Dead. That will be me watching the Evil Dead with Andres Gallego from the Schmoedown. One of my favorite horror movies. Of course, my brother here is not going to be watching it with us because exactly. So we're going to be watching that. If you are on the $5 tier on our Patreon on up, if you're on the $5 tier on that Patreon, you will be able to watch that with us. So quickly hop on that. Join us tomorrow night for that as well. And I will mention this again at the bottom of the show.
My favorite thing about what you just did there is that you covered your mouth to hide what the actual date number of the Friday was, but then you went ahead and said tomorrow night, and we've already settled on what night the Evil Dead watch along is.
No, I know it's going to be tomorrow night. I just can't remember what the Friday before is. Obviously, it's going to be Friday the
23rd.
Oh. Okay, well, that'll make the editing look really weird. Anyways, moving on. Let's watch a match. Apparently, there's a 5-round match we need to get to, and time is a-wasting.
Let's jump into this. Guys, sound off in the chat while you watch this. There is no chat while you watch this. Sound off in the comments down below. We're not premiering this. We're just throwing it out there, and you get to watch it on your own time.
Is this like the Matrix? There is no chat.
There is no chat. There is no chat. You can still send in a Streamlab, though, although we won't be able to read it until the next Schmoedown replay.
We do appreciate you sending in the Streamlab, though. So
yeah, that'd be great. Boom. Let's get rid of this thing. Boom. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Let's make sure we can hear it.
Well, we are back. Hearts are breaking, and not
Molly.
just because the great Molly
Oh, it's Molly.
has arrived. That my smile face is on some face, but
they got more blue on their screen than we do.
You know, there was a big call that happened between Josh McCouga and Elliott Dewberry.
Oh, yeah.
Dewberry doesn't seem like the Dewberry of the Wild Bears. It seems like a very different, almost brainwashed, if you will, talking to Josh McCouga, who was trying to have a conversation with his friend and try to get him to reunite.
Ah, Samuel Loomis. That's the guy from Psycho.
Korruption and Shazam could work together, and maybe
Halloween.
No, it's definitely from Psycho.
And Dewberry said, "No, how about we play in a match, retirement match?"
Good thing I told you that earlier.
Has not made a decision yet, so he's set to make.
I told you that earlier.
Next week of whether or not he can convince Elliott Dewberry to team up at the Spectacular.
That's right. My little brother told me about horror movies.
For retirement.
It happens very rarely,
to see
but
what's going to
I
happen
take advantage of it when it does.
Sure you stay tuned. Shannon Barney, obviously,
you already knew that. I was just reminding you.
Made some things happen, but
that's why we make a good team.
See Shannon in a very different capacity here because Shannon Barney as a manager.
I don't know how I feel about this Wild Bears thing. I know we talked about it on the Schmoedown replay that we did for the Friday match, but
with the Dewberry thing aside, you look and that might have been a good.
I don't know how I feel about
picking up points from it.
This Wildberry thing.
But look what she's done. They were in last place. They were in last place.
There's definitely a thing there where they were wanting to do this before. We knew like back in March or whatever, like as we were getting close to the supposed free for all, that they were wanting to do a Wildberry Civil War. This might be like, hey, we still want to do that. We still need to do a Wildberry Civil War
And then who does she have?
And here's the thing: behind the scenes, I don't know if some of it might be because of Makuga's Eating History show. That might have something to do with it as well, limiting his availability. So
team's titles, and here
they need to do a retirement match.
Then Shannon Barney is going to have a very good spectacular because you have Korruption going up against Shazam.
Practically, I understand that. I just don't like the idea of
they're looking for those
a
titles.
Dewberry or a Makuga having to retire.
Hungry, Christian. And when you look at Shannon Barney, I don't think it's any surprise now that Korruption is where they are.
Because Wildberries is easily one of the funnest teams in the Schmoedown.
The announcement that she made in a way
For sure.
She has arrived on awards/draft night when she did break up the Wildberries, if for no other reason because it's not a strategy move. It's just letting the rest of the Schmoedown world know.
I still think Shannon Barney gets a heel of the year for that, though. Like excellent heel work done this year by Andrew Guy, by Brandon the Hot Man Hannah, and by Chandru. But I think Shannon Barney breaking up the Wildberries at the draft at the very beginning of the year is still heel of the year.
Yeah. I don't know if we had like studio stuff going on, if something might have been different, but I think given how the year went, there's just been no activity that I feel like has topped the Wildberry split.
Two-time Intergeekdom champion. He's a two-time teams champion. Chance Ellison is the youngest. He was the youngest champion when he won the teams. He's the youngest repeating champion.
All the other people I've said, they just like did mean things. They were kind of sneaky and
the chat tonight. Shazam.
They talked in
this position.
They did that poo-poo talk.
Shannon just that was just straight up evil.
Again, they're two-time champions, and
that's looking at the fans of the show and going,
every time you hear someone talk now,
you guys.
I'm putting them on the Rushmore. William Bibiani.
That was giving everyone this finger.
Tremendous years. They're both playing, and I've said it before.
It's the ring finger. It's okay. I can do that on this channel.
The league, and you're like,
this finger.
Do that again.
I mean,
this is the season that he's done that again. He's been so good, and him and the kid have been playing so well. They've only lost once, and that was to the founding fathers. But Bibiani has not had a title,
or however Abby Friel says it.
The singles title from Mark Andreyko. 2.5 years ago.
I don't know a young person speak.
That's some real tea. It's because you're old.
Halls of the Schmoedown Hall of Fame. You're going to see a lot of great teams that have an incredible legacy. And I would say two of these teams are going to be eligible for Hall of Fame consideration very soon. But tonight, it's not about inviting all the great teams to have a nice moment together. It's about one team emerging.
Everybody grab hands and sing Kumbaya.
One of these teams is going to get to say, I'm the one. The other one going to be relegated to Little Dreamers.
Are we allowed to sing that? Like, is that a song that's okay to sing?
I don't know if that's public domain or not.
No, I just meant, is it going to offend anyone? You can't sing Happy Birthday without someone getting upset. I mean,
hey, you can't sing Happy Birthday anymore.
Yeah,
some people can't have birthdays.
We're going to find out, and I'm going to kick back and relax right now because
promo time.
The great Nerd Chronic put together a doozy for this one. Let's see how we got here right now.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to be my partner? Of course, yeah, of course.
I love that.
Yeah, not yet. We're good. All right.
...2019, the free-for-all. Bibiani and I, we were up there for rounds and rounds and rounds. That's when Shazam was born.
They say you shouldn't encourage your stalkers, but in my case, it worked out really good.
Shazam, who were the tournament winners of last year, they lost their championship run at Spectacular, but they are two solid players and a phenomenal team. They won new team of the year.
Oh, here we are again. Mike Kalinowski having to cut another promo.
Eating something.
That's what happens when you just keep winning.
like just yesterday, I was winning this big shiny belt right here.
Who thought we'd ever see the day that Team Korruption plays a team that isn't the Founding Fathers? It's crazy, right?
It is somehow the Quirky Mercs' first official championship bout of the season.
Clinking over Spidey Cat.
Yeah. Shazam, then we had to play Who's the Boss. But we're not the Shazam from landlast year. We've got Coy Jandreau on our side. We've got the Quirky Mercs.
We want that mother bleeping belt. Yo, for no pride.
Come on now, Coy.
I want to see him holding belts. The Quirky Mercs are coming.
No. Anyone coming and winning belts. Defending it, though. That's the impressive feat. And Shazam, you are lucky enough to be the first on the Korruption chopping block.
One small problem. You stuck us with the kid who was a child and William Bibiani who was a bigger child. And we hate children.
Bibiani, you're like a fart in the wind. You came in strong, you left a stink, and then you were gone. You had your one little single belt once, and you really haven't amounted to much of anything since then.
You put an end to my singles run last year. Don't think I forgot about that. That was the first, last, and only time you stopped me from doing anything.
I've come up with an all-new studying technique that I cannot wait to show you. And I will do so in the next cutaway. Feel the burn! Agility! Power!
Bear with me because, as you know, I'm a DC movie expert. But when Shazam, the young Billy Batson, says the word Shazam, bolt of lightning comes down, he turns into Shazam. Or, originally, you didn't know this, his name was Captain Marvel. But that's a whole other legal dispute. We actually were idiots because it doesn't make any sense. Because Brendan Meyer would have to say Shazam, and then Bibiani would come out as the superhero. After we beat you guys, the name Shazam is done. That's your penance for us beating you. How about that?
Ooh.
See at the table, losers.
I do want a taco now, though.
Is that a gauntlet being thrown?
Well,
My
there
word.
you go.
Whew.
Yeah.
Spicy from Nerd Chronic Christian. So much in that promo. Mike Kalinowski.
I like how we're both clicking on it at the same time. It's just giving that strobe effect. It looks great.
That's just what I was trying to do anyway.
During tonight's pay-per-view
Yeah,
stream.
I figured we'd just go with it.
have
Here's the thing I like about this. I like that we started like that whole hashtag Yodi for Chronic, and it's catching on like wildfire. This really is like easily Eric Rodriguez deserves that Yodi award this year. I know we were saying it like the beginning of the summer or so already, just as the idea, but now like
want to defend it. They
Yeah.
want to prove.
This
that
is
they
what we
are
call
a
a
great team.
grassroots
They've beaten
campaign
a lot of
to
great teams.
give
Well,
the
they
Yogi Award
they
to
deserve here by
Eric
beating
Rodriguez.
Shazam, who's on a tear. Shazam has beaten the best of the best and has only
It
come
is
up
it is
short once,
Schmoedown
and that was
canon
their
that
try to get the
hashtag
title.
exists.
Bibiani has been there. He's been close. Can he get
that was
there
a good
tonight?
promo though.
That is the big question. The kid has
Yeah, I
not
wonder
won
if
the title yet.
will Shazam have to give up their name if they lose.
Will Korruption continue on their run to do?
I mean, as long as they
exactly
don't
what they've
split
been
up.
doing and keep the titles going into.
Yeah, I like the name
Spectacular.
Shazam,
a
but
lot of story here, a lot of stuff happening, and the
it's no skin off my teeth
that's
if they had to
another
give
one.
up the
You
name and
talk
just
about
change their
Roxy
name as a
knocking
team.
off,
You have
Jack
skin
Neal.
on your teeth?
Coy Jandreau.
It's a
Getting an
it's a
opportunity here to
whatever
take
they're called.
out the first place squad.
fun things.
It's a metaphor.
It's, yeah.
Metaphorical.
How is everything going? And
His
how
name
are you
is
feeling going into this
Taserface.
title match? Your first title match as a manager, I might add.
I feel great. We really looked at this one match at a time, planning to land right here where we have the utmost respect for Korruption.
I still love that Deadpool bus behind him is just like,
How does someone with a redundant title have the gall to say anything about our team name when we have the wisdom of Solomon, the power of Hercules, all of the things that Shazam represents? Well, they just took their faction name and made it their team name and spelled it wrong. Like, you can't come at me with superhero knowledge, me, and then to do it while you can't grammatically or phonetically or using the English language say your word. It's just, that's not the move. It's embarrassing. And especially the guy that I beat introduced. The guy that, hangs on chance. That's the guy that wants to come at me. Yeah, this is my first championship match. Yes, I'm ready to win it. Yes, I'm ready for those nice shiny belts he keeps walking around the background of videos polishing for me to be right here. It's the Mercs time. So thank you, Mike, for the kind words. Let's go.
Are you done yet?
Oh, I'm just getting started.
Your face is like as red as Deadpool back there. You might want to take a breath, calm down, stop taking the kids' medicine. And
competitive mix, ready.
Relax a little, honey. We're going to be all right. It's interesting. I'm just curious how a manager who can't get off the subject of a team name can manage his team to victory in a title match. That's the real question, Coy.
It was in your promo. It was the only clever thing Mike said. He's just kind of like droned on. So I commented on the one bit of, I was giving him credit for a little bit of witticism.
I mean,
it didn't work. You could talk about Mike's taco. I mean, it looked good.
I'm hungry. I want taco.
The crown is a little tarnished. You should have Mike polish that as well as the belt next time.
Actually, it's looking quite shiny, if I do say so myself. Hello, everyone.
We'll see if it's still on an hour. Let's find
out. All right, Mark.
You all look hideous. It's so nice to see you.
So nice, Shannon. Thank you.
This
Mark?
is honestly better than anything. I mean, I was just look. We Shannon. A lot of times we talk.
Do we
about
need
the
to play
contract.
this match? Can we just have the managers just?
But there's also clearly a difference of opinion when it comes to how to best.
Just let them fire off at each other.
Do you think
That's our
Coy
match.
is, in fact, as you claim, getting a little too overhyped and maybe not going to be able to execute the 3 C's that you?
I think the
so
4
well
players
do?
in this match have earned a
Cool,
break. Let them kick
calm,
back
and
and just let
collected.
the managers do it.
No, he's like a little cocker spaniel running around there. He has no decorum. He has no.
You can't say that word, Shannon. That's.
Did she just say that the cocker spaniel has no decorum?
You said it too. You can't say spaniel on this.
Watch. I'm very.
She just said the cocker spaniel has no decorum.
I didn't come here to babysit 3 grown men. Coy.
Well played, Shannon. Well played.
But if that's what I need to do, in addition to getting my boys to the point where they're going to retain this championship, then so be it. I can multitask. Let's go.
Well, Coy, let me ask you this, because obviously, Shannon has, even when she wasn't managing, she's been in the title picture with Mike. Mike had the Inner Geekdom runs, the Korruption run last year.
I want to be a manager just so I can dress up and have a nice drink and
even in
play without actually playing.
Shannon, I see a different Coy Jandrew than I've seen in previous.
You can
matches.
dress up right now. You can have a drink right now, and
let's
theoretically, we are
business.
playing
It's
without
Conor
actually
McGregor
playing.
time. So how
okay, well, if you're gonna nitpick, okay.
Are you feeling a little different considering this is a title match?
It's a title match. This is a completely different format. It's a completely different game. In my head, we're going into it with a different expectation. And now it's not what's the next match. Now it's get the belt. So yeah, I'm a Boston kid. It's a 4th quarter now. Now it's as serious as it gets. So it's the quirky Mercs. We've been quirky. Now
I feel like we just discovered we could do that now. Like all these squares are moving all over the place. This is really confusing. See, they're doing it too.
Cool. But right now, I want people to know that this isn't just a game. This is a championship. It's another animal.
All right. Well, look, you have the match. The winner of this goes on to the spectacular. Shannon, we already know that you're going there for Chance Ellison, and now for the Inner Geekdom, and Adam Collins is now in the finals of the tournament. So you have another opportunity there. This could be a 3rd opportunity if all that goes well, also to get to the spectacular. And of course, Coy Jandrew's looking for his team to get there. So good luck to you guys all, and we'll see you in just a moment.
Bye-bye.
Removing Coy and Shannon. They look ready, Mark. This team looks ready. Excuse me, these factions look ready. The audience is ready. Are you ready?
Hey, Christian, you know what? Both of these teams are about to get up. They have big dreams, but only one will be good enough to win. It's 51-50 time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
that
the
sports
movie
reference?
trivia.
Given that I have no idea what that means, I'm going to go ahead and guess that it is.
5 rounds for the movie trivia Schmoedown team.
Unless he's talking about like
championship
chemistry.
of the world. Intro.
50 base,
Juicing
51
first.
acid. I don't know. I don't understand that either.
The challengers.
Oh, it's a Van Halen reference.
Oh.
7 wins, 1 defeat.
Well, now I feel bad.
And 2 knockouts.
I mean,
They
this
are
isn't the Van Halen
the
Schmoedown trivia
2019
Schmoedown. It's movie trivia, so I mean, it's okay.
The 2019 Ultimate
Respect, though.
Schmoedown team.
Oh, yeah. He's Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, most definitely.
Brendan Meyer and the former movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world.
I'm picturing Christian just sitting there going,
William
oh!
Bobby The challengers have arrived. Brendan Meyer,
William the Dutch Angle Bibiani.
He's
really loving those Dutch angles.
Spectacular stage around 10 months ago when you stood in that stage going for the titles. And Brendan, I remember talking to you, bud, when that happened and you were looking.
This is not sustainable.
It was funny because I remember when that happened and you lost, you were more upset that you didn't get the win because of William than you were for yourself.
Yeah, I would just have to physically.
How are you guys feeling kind of going into this match, and how do you like your chances going up against Korruption?
Hey, we love our chances, not because we think we're favorites, but because we know that we're the type of team that
we love
chances. We really
you love your chances. Well, good. You're getting one in this match.
We know that we can win. We know we can lose, but we know we can win. So
he's going to be on the screen with you.
There was no guarantee we would even play for the belt.
You're getting a mic also.
As we are,
do you like your mics?
So as much as I'm nervous, as much as I
means whatever you want it to mean.
We had to do a lot of work to just get here, and I think being able to say that we are back and that we weren't a one-hit wonder is a great feeling.
Yeah, William, the kid, obviously a great compliment to you, and you've gotten a lot of credit for ushering the kid along in his movie trivia Schmoedown career. Everything from study tactics to signing the permission slips to allow him to go on field trips. But today, my question is simple. We know you've both dreamed about becoming champions in the team realm, but have you ever allowed your mind to drift to what happens if you get so close and lose again tonight?
Oh, I've been close and lost before. I'm used to that now. That's not a thing. No. For me, what I am here for is I am here to make sure that the kid, who is, as far as I'm concerned, the best player in the league who has never won a belt, loses that title and gains an all new one. That's what I'm here for, because if
it's
the
a
kid
fair
said
statement
that he was bummed because we lost for my sake, I'm bummed that we lost for his sake. I am here because I believe we are a championship team. I'm here because I believe in the kid. I have found the ultimate team's partner, and I feel really, really good about us. And to answer your other question, I love all our chances. I love our chance to win.
Here it goes.
I love our chance Ellison. I love our chance Kalinowski. I love all of our chances.
Chance Kalinowski.
Well, let me ask you,
and Dan and Barney.
Yeah, that's good. But William, the other thing is that you've been playing, and as I said it in the intro here, you've been playing really, really well this season. And even in your match against Liz Shannon Miller, which you didn't win it, but it was still a battle. It was still like one of the great battles of the season. Are you feeling you're playing on a different level because maybe is it coy? Is it because of the fact that you're able to maybe staying home is a little more comfortable for you? I don't know, like where the magic kind of came back. And is it also to get to that title picture in order to take it from Korruption, because they've been talking a lot of smack?
Oh, I hadn't noticed. But I attribute this season, and as well as I've done in this season, and I'm pretty proud of how I've done in this season, to a couple of factors. I attribute it to the kid who has taught me way more about strategy than vice versa, as far as I'm concerned. I attribute it to Coy and the rest of the Quirky Mercs for being our support network, training with us, helping us. I attribute it to my wife and partner, Michelle, who has been here for me and supporting me and shooting promos with me.
And to being an absolute beast in movie knowledge.
I attribute it to my brand new hobby, which, as some people might know from online,
watching more movies.
We're making soaps. So right here, this is a lavender soap with hand-carved soap crystals resting in sort of
this is great.
bath. Here is soap crystals, hand-carved, put into more soap crystals.
I wonder if he's watched Fight Club too much.
Exfoliant scrub in goat's milk, delicious. And this one I'm particularly proud of, a Shazam soap.
Okay. William, are you
if the price is right?
Yeah. They're all handmade.
William, are you using the soap too, or are you just?
I'm not using the ones that are like sealed up like this. I wouldn't do that to you. But we have tested the soaps at home, and I am so fresh and so clean.
So fresh and so clean.
Really great. So this is going to be the cleanest match we've ever done. This is going to be the most fun match we've ever done.
Can you sell us your wares?
All right. Well, congratulations for getting here, guys, and we will see you in just a moment.
Christian just wants to get this moving on.
Shazam has arrived, Mark, and they are awaiting the champions.
We're sponsored by Manscaped, Blue Chew, and Bibiani soap.
Representing
By the way, William Bibiani, if you would like to promote your soap on the Cinefanatics channel, we're okay with that.
We have a billboard opening for that.
7 wins, 2 defeats.
Literally,
I want to do a video like that other guy that does like the man soap. That like, you're a guy, smell like one. He also does the sunglasses one or whatever. Yeah.
Chance Ellison, the 2-time movie trivia Schmoedown team champion, Inner Geekdom champion, Mike Kalinowski. They are the reigning, defending, undisputed movie trivia Schmoedown champions of the world, Team Korruption.
Take a breath there, Christian.
Yeah.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. The 2-time
I got tired just listening to him shout it all.
Mike Kalinowski.
I need to take a nap.
The Cobra. Chance Ellison. Guys, how are you, Mike?
I just want to say, did you guys miss us?
Oh, so much.
Did you miss us? How much did you guys miss us? Come on now. Come
Yeah,
on now.
Saw you not too long ago, but you're back again. And look, the reason you earned your spot here and the reason we do get to see you again is because you did exactly what you said you were going to do, and you defeated your rivals, the Founding Fathers, once again, taking the titles from them in an incredible match not too long ago.
That's right.
And find yourselves here now against William Bibiani and the kid, who have as many wins as you guys do and one less loss. So the question I have for you with William Bibiani and the kid, Mike Kalinowski, is, does a defense against these guys prove anything to you or the fans, or is this just another day at the office?
It doesn't prove any of that. It's irregardless. You talk about their win records. Look at our win record. Who do we beat? 3 times the Founding Fathers, which people will say are the greatest people of all time, greatest players of all time. We beat the Shire Wolves, which are one of the greatest teams of all time. We beat the Family, which is a great team. I don't even know who some of the teams that they beat were, because I don't even know they're off. I don't even think they're teams anymore. This is just another day at the office for us. Like, as you said, I mean, we've cemented our legacy. We've got these belts back. We're the greatest team of all time. I don't know what else you want me to say to this. I could talk trash all days about these guys, but they're lucky to get here. Like Shannon had said earlier, these guys are coming from a different place than us. They're coming out here out of fear. We're here just another day having fun with this, right, Chance?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Chance. It is very dark where you are. You still have your trademark sunglasses. Can you see any way that Kazam, or Shazam, I should say, is different?
Kazam's fine too.
May as well call him Kazam. Why not?
Just trying to spitball different names based on Mike's promo that they might have to rename themselves.
There you go, Mark.
Shaq Genie movie.
Kazam it is.
Matchup tonight going to be different, and if so, is it going to be how than previous matchups that you've had with other teams?
I mean, it's going to be different because we're not playing the same people over and over again. I'm excited to face some new blood. I'm excited to be there in Bibiani again. That's great. Never played the kid before. That's fun.
I begin to wonder if, does he live with Kate Mulligan? Because it just looks like this entire house that they all live in has nothing on the walls ever.
Let me stay with you here for a second before we move on and bring the challengers in, because you had said it in your promo that
not right now.
He kind of stuck with you because he kind of ended that singles run for you. So, how much of the revenge is in your head? Does it help you? Does your
I can't wait till they go back to the studio so we could stop sitting here commentating on their bedrooms and stuff. Because I mean,
is it in my head? Yes.
What's your decor like in your home?
I mean,
I'm seeing the big picture. Like I said, this is not 1v1.
I'm just glad that Mike and Shannon got great enough internet that they can both be on the stream at the same time.
Yes, it's going to be nice to be Bibiani again.
In the same household?
In the same household, yeah.
Much like we're currently doing right now.
Champions are here. The challengers are here. And
we got great internet.
About to get going. Mark, what are the rules of round number 1?
The rules of round number 1 are as follows.
Internet, not a sponsor, though kind of sort of in a roundabout way, considering where one of us works.
Know-how. Each question is worth 1 point.
I get it for free because I'm employed by them.
Not in round number 1. You have 15 seconds to get the answer to your brain.
This is a
and
team's
then
title
into
match.
The writing.
Let's see how we do.
Choice with whatever writing utensil you
Oh
prefer.
yes, as a team.
Your attempt at an
I don't
answer to
study
the camera at the same time you verbalize the attempt
for reactions.
into the microphone. Each team will have 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration.
I'm
of
never
the match.
not studying.
If you heard Coach Ray, want to buy yourself a little more time, use the JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to be used as a team.
I mean, technically, that's kind of true, just because I just remember everything I see and look at, and
5 rounds for the
so,
championship
technically.
match. Christian, they look locked in, ready to go. I'll remind the chat once again, please, no answers in the chat. If you're serious.
That's right, chat. No answer. Oh, there's no chat.
In the chat. And please hold off on all soap orders for William Bibbiani until after the conclusion of the match.
And make sure you have hands up. Also, even if you are standing there, William, got to have 2 hands up.
Just had an issue with my writing, but I'm good now.
That's okay. Chance, same thing. And all right, so I asked Mike Kalinowski, are you ready?
Christian Harloff, Sam Loomis. Yes, my friends, let us enjoy this game of trivia.
You could just said yes, Mike.
Beast, are you ready?
I just want to clarify one thing. The really nice soaps were not done by me. They were all done by my wife. She's way better at this than I am. I only did the Shazam soap, and she helped a lot. Other than that, yeah, I'm ready.
I thought those were cookies. I'm sorry.
Chance,
No, they're soaps.
are you ready?
Yeah, sorry. I was waiting for all the talking to finish. This piece. Yes, I am ready. Let's get it.
And the kid, are you ready?
Kazam is ready.
Then
Kazam is ready.
Good Lord. Question number 1 in the realm of action adventure. David Dobkin directed Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson in what 2003 martial arts action comedy?
You know, Christian, it's just weird to have Mike looking into the camera, not walking around in the background cooking lunch.
Slamming pans down. It's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Mike Kalinowski.
Is it Shanghai Noon?
That is incorrect. William Bibbiani.
Shanghai Nights.
Yeah.
Yes. Kent Ellison.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also incorrect. And the kid.
Shanghai Nights. Can you see that?
Yes, I can see it. All right. So
At noon.
Shanghai Nights.
Big, right up top with the big 2-0. Stacey Howard and Gray Drake are back on the board. All right, so here we go. we are now 2-0 as we get to our next question.
That's right. The kid going with the controversial whiteboard and pen match.
My
Here we
pen
go.
stopped working 1 second before we start.
Family films is the category. What Disney live-action film follows 3 witches who return to Salem, Massachusetts after 300 years to wreak havoc? And you just got to hope, Christian.
Oh,
the
shoot.
bonus question
They
is
go
in
running
fact-
amok.
Shoot.
5, 4.
I
3,
see them, but my name is
2,
blank. My
1.
brain is blanking on
Hands
the
down,
name.
please. Hands up, William Bibbiani.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Chance.
Hocus Pocus.
Yep, the kid.
Hocus Pocus.
Damn it, I didn't have it.
And Mike misses it. So we
That's
see ourselves now.
Hocus
4-1.
Pocus. That's what I was thinking, but I couldn't pull
We
the
get
name.
To our next question. Here it is. Dramas. In what film do Rachel McAdams and Mark Ruffalo play investigative journalists working for the Boston Globe newspaper?
Yeah.
Well, everybody's allowed to plug their wares, Christian. I have a new
Yep.
podcast.
Oh,
got it.
Wrong. Next week's subject.
Oh man.
I think you'll get it right. 5, 4.
I can't
3,
pull the name.
Question 2, 1.
This is like rainwater down, or I don't know. No.
Mispronounced. It's the Boston Globe Spotlights.
Yes.
Nope, I was wrong.
And kid.
Spotlight.
Yes, Mike.
I don't have it.
Mike missed it.
Wow.
Spotlight.
Spotlight. All right.
Spotlight.
So it is now
Man, this is not Mike's night.
6-2.
Jeez.
As we get to our next question.
And that is in the category of new releases. They're movies that have been released in the last 12 to 18 months. 2020 feels like 10 years. You'll figure it out. For a point, what is the subtitle of the 5th film in the Rambo series released in 2019?
Oh.
Which
That's
a shocker, Christian. I have not seen this movie.
You don't hang out with me as much anymore.
It's really simple,
5,
right?
Yeah.
4,
Okay.
3.
Do you know what the first one was called?
And
Yeah.
down, please.
That's
And
what I'm
we'll
talking
start with Mike Kalinowski.
Last Blood.
Yes.
Yeah.
William.
Last Blood, and I drew a little Rambo knife.
Thank you. Chance.
Last Blood.
Yep. And Kid.
Last Blood.
Yes. All right. So
Last Blood.
Now
Last Blood.
8-4. Mike Kalinowski hitting that one, and we get to our next question. Question 5.
Ooh.
Fantasy sci-fi. Which actress plays Gwen DeMarco in Galaxy Quest?
Yep.
All right. I
am proud of myself. I spelled her name correctly.
Wow.
I think I did. I'm not certain.
I definitely spelled her name correctly.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And William Bibiani.
You've got one job on this ship. It's a stupid job, but Sigourney Weaver is going to do it.
Yes. Chance.
All you have to do is push buttons. Sigourney Weaver.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't spell it right.
Sigourney Weaver.
I missed
Mike?
you.
Sigourney Weaver.
All right. 10-6.
Sigourney Weaver.
Mike's starting to come back here, and it is now 10-6 as we get to our next question. Mark, number 6.
He is awake, and this is in the category of comedies.
What was that?
Christian, I'll speak with you after that. For 1 point, the actor plays the lead role of Quick in 1989's crime comedy Harlem Nights.
Oh.
It's funny, even though I'm looking at the question when I'm reading it, I still know who's making what sound effect. Isn't that amazing, Christian?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's guess.
Down, please. And we start with Chance Ellison.
Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
How?
The Kid.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Mike Kalinowski.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
And William.
Edward Murphy.
All right. Now we see ourselves at
Eddie
12,
Murphy.
I don't know.
12-8.
That's not what I got.
To our next question here, and just a reminder that Shazam has not missed yet. So here's the next question: horror/thriller.
Oop.
Who plays the character of Will Randall, a publisher that becomes a werewolf in 1994's Wolf?
Oh. Nope. I don't even have a guess on that one.
Wolfie. What movie?
It's Team Wolf. 5, 4.
Yep.
3,
I ain't gonna
2,
get it.
1. Hands down, please. And
It's also Joker.
Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, I got you. All right,
Thanks.
let's
All
go.
right, man.
All right, and Mike Kalinowski.
Jack Nicholson.
Yes, the Beast.
Jack Nicholson.
Yep, and Chance.
Didn't have that one.
Chance did not have it. All right, so
Jack Nicholson.
14-9.
Ooh.
14-9 as Shazam starting to take a little bit of a comfortable lead here.
That's a
as we
solid
see
lead they're getting.
ourselves 14-9 with the last question. Now remember,
It's a 5-rounder.
if
Anything can happen,
Shazam
but man,
gets this right, then both
Yeah.
of Shazam will
this
get
is
the
not
bonus
how you
question,
want your first
and
round to
Mike
go.
and Chance will have to wait it out. All right, here we go.
All right, your last question in the category of animated movies. Could be drawn by hand, stop motion on a computer, and the query is: what animated film has the tagline, "Meet the little voices inside your head"?
Yeah.
To quote the great David Tell.
There's a little voice that wanders my room, not inside my head.
5, 4, 3,
Two guesses on this one.
Pens down, and we start with Mike Kalinowski.
I said the Emoji Movie.
That's incorrect. The Beast.
Inside Out.
Yeah.
Perfect round for William. Chance.
Inside Out.
Yes. And for the perfect round.
Inside Out.
16-10.
Swallow my gout, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith.
Really?
in nothing.
Really?
Now remember, Shazam, this is for you guys. This is for you and only you. But
What'd you
do
get?
have to write it down. So
6.
let's get this.
All right, we're at
Here we
11.
go. William, are you ready?
I'm in.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Could be better.
Which actor starred in the 2010's action films Homefront and Wild Card?
Homefront and Wild Card. Homefront.
I love the scribbling sound effects.
Gerard Butler. I don't know.
5, 4.
What was Homefront?
3, 2, 1.
Can't remember.
Down. William for a perfect round.
Jason Statham.
Yes, and the kid.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. It was bloody Jason Statham. I should have known.
To round number 2.
Jason
We bring
Statham.
in, the managers here, and the
Look at
teams
Coy.
all right. So, Mark, teams and managers are here. Round number 2. How's it work?
Round number 2, and again, this is round number 2 of 5 rounds. Still got the betting round and the speed round, and round number 2 is still the wheel
In the round, and
wait, what was that last part, Mark?
Will be served. Each team gets a spin at that wheel. Once you settle on a category, you're going to hear 6.
sound like Baymax from Big Hero 6.
However, they can ask us multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which
That was a really good
is
movie.
the correct
I don't
answer.
even
At
know
that point,
what
the question goes down to 1. Because this is the team
I watched it for the first time on the airplane.
is in the
last
stream
year?
and about to field
Or was that
the
this
question.
year? I
The
can't
other
remember.
team will exit the
It
stream
was, we were not on a
and
plane this year.
do a
Yes, we
safety
were.
stream where they can
Oh yeah, we
hear
were. Wow, why does
January.
that feel like? Why does that feel like 5 years ago?
You keep forgetting.
to the questions being asked in case a potential
We were on a
steal
plane
or
in January.
steals become available. Christian, it is
Just
a
one, though.
sizable lead for
We teleported back
Shazam,
home.
although
Yeah,
it
pretty
is
much,
still
yeah.
early in the 5-round match. So Shazam has a decision to make.
Oh yeah, that was the 24-hour turnaround.
All right, we're going to remove Shannon and the champions at the moment, and we are going to give you 60 seconds, Coy, to talk to Shazam.
Man, I can tell that
starting
Mike is really kind of kicking himself right now.
Hey, I just overwhelmed with just glee at you guys. I get a little.
You can
hyped
tell
when
he's
we get
just
to
frustrated after that first round.
But as far as you guys are concerned, I'm so impressed and so proud. We talked at length about what we wanted to do at this. We came up with scenarios for both going first or second. With the way you guys just
Oh.
She's sitting here having to like complain. So
we know
Hi, Lola.
like the idea
Welcome.
of the 12, what are you feeling?
I'm thinking maybe let them spin first.
you want down, don't you?
Yeah.
Look at the
so
cat.
Let him spin first. Let's see what kind of round 2 they have, and we have a little bit of a lead now.
Okay.
So based on that, we can be even smarter about how we spin the second wheel. And look, this one's a marathon, not a sprint.
Let go of
so-
the chair.
I was thinking like 60-40, let them go first. I want to see their points. I want to see them stumble a little bit more, us come back in confidence. So I totally agree.
10
And
seconds.
just in general, guys, like exceptional.
Oh, thanks,
you.
Corey. Your
All
sport
right,
means
so,
a lot to us. We couldn't be here without you.
I guess we're going to let them spin then.
All right, so you guys are going to let them spin. Okay, so just
Interesting.
a reminder, guys, that you guys are going to watch what they spin.
Fascinating.
And then after they pick their category, you're going to go into that separate room.
I like that.
Amazing.
I like that move.
Spectacular.
Spectacular. Amazing.
Moving challengers, bringing back the champions. Shannon, you got 60 seconds to talk to your competitors starting now.
Mike and Chance, look at me right now and listen.
Chance,
to me.
look at her.
Listen to me, champion.
Are you looking at her?
Chance, we can't tell if you're looking at her.
Round 1 of 5. Are you feeling the heat a little bit? Are we feeling the heat? Let me tell you why we're feeling the heat, because we're just getting warmed up, okay? So whatever is in your heads right now, get it the hell out of there. It will not serve us in these next 4 rounds. And remember,
Mike is thinking tacos still.
not 3.
I would be too.
This is where you guys get it together on the wheel, the betting round, the speed round, and round 5. Okay? So shake it off. I literally want you to go "Ugh," and make a sound. Get it out of your system.
You want him to go what?
There we go. Very I'm not letting you know. Here we go. In the words of the greatest NBA head coach of all time, Greg Popovich, I want some nasty. Let's get it.
All right, here comes the wheel. Pep talk by the Queen as we get to
Solid
the
talk,
wheel.
Shannon.
And here
Like
it
it.
is. Here is
I
the
want
spin.
some nasty.
I want some nasty.
Get a good spin, baby.
I feel like that phrase has multiple uses.
It does, but in this context, she wants the mean.
Amy
competition.
Adams,
They got our
60 seconds to
sister.
on Amy
Oh
Adams
yeah,
starting now.
Amy.
Boys, check in with
Good
each
ol'
other.
Amy.
We've talked about this. See how you guys
We haven't
are
seen
doing.
her in a while. She's busy off in Hollywood being a celebrity.
Oh, that's Ames.
Right.
I wish she would call every once in a while.
I know her good.
It'd be nice if we could put her on the Schmoedown replay, you know?
We can do
Might
better.
draw some people to our channel.
Make up some points.
Yeah, we're gonna spin again.
That's
guys.
All right, here
right.
comes the
We're in
spin.
the game of
Last one,
using
whatever
our
the
sister for views.
And with the note to Shazam, whatever.
I would like to note though that
land on,
She's like the only redhead out of all of us.
And then you have to move.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Interesting.
Drama. All right, so dramas it is. Waiting for Shazam, and then we'll get word from our production team that Shazam is in the other room. So 6 questions, gentlemen. It'll be in the realm of dramas as we just await for the word that Shazam is in the next room.
Reminder, gentlemen, 2 points.
I love
per
the
question.
5-round
If you need
teams
multiple
matches
choice,
in the
ask
virtual
us,
setting.
And we do need you to settle on a final answer when you issue.
Just got to be how
the
it's
answer.
done
And if
right
you go to
now.
Multiple choice, if you could say A for apple, B for boy, etc., and so on. And so
Meanwhile, we all have the commentary of, man, I can't wait till we get back into the studio.
You are going to be in the waiting room. She'll be right there, and you just have to have your hands up the entire time. Of course, Andrew, same thing.
Yeah, Mike
hands
looks
up,
so
please.
out of it now.
Waiting for word on Shazam. They are not in the room as of yet. We're just waiting on the kid. Bibiani is already in there waiting, and we just need word and confirmation from our production team. Brendan Meyer.
one day the kid is going to be old enough to use a marker on his whiteboard, but he's not there yet.
Not yet. He forgot his crayons.
Yeah. Well, we can give him a Denny's menu if you want.
Next time.
Drawing something.
Wow.
Next time. All right. So just waiting onward. Just a reminder.
Don't give me that.
the
I get lost
champions,
on the
when it's your
crossword
time to go
puzzle.
into the room. Just do it fast.
Yeah.
Hey, Christian. No, that's
What?
don't
What?
throw shade at Kazam.
No. All right. We're good. Okay. All right. As champions, are you ready?
Yes.
Chance, are you ready, buddy? I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. Remember to say final answer when you're ready.
Chance is assuming the
Here we
position.
go. First one.
Centered,
Which
focused.
actor stars as Sean Porter, a counselor at a juvenile detention center
Sean
in
Porter.
2006 Gridiron Gang?
Oh,
I believe that
Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson. I
Yeah.
believe so. Do you think so?
He said star, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson.
I concur.
Dwayne Johnson, final answer.
Oh,
That's
no.
correct.
Not the concurring again.
Here
I
Second.
KO concur. Concur.
In
Go,
the film
Kurt.
Uncut
Go.
Gems, as collateral for keeping the precious gem for a day, Kevin Garnett gives
Championship
Howard
ring.
what?
The Super Bowl ring. Yeah.
Give his championship ring.
I concur.
Championship ring, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. And number 3. Who played the character of Jim Johnson, the man who eventually marries Taraji B. Henson, Catherine, in Hidden Figures?
That's Mahershala Ali.
Are you?
Yes.
Yes, I concur. I concur.
Mahershala Ali, final answer.
Correct for 2 more points.
I do like the concurring thing. I mean,
Corruption have a good match so far.
because
So
I
that
just want
is
to catch me if you can again.
number
Yeah.
3.
That was
Do you
Yep,
concur?
Here's question 4.
Should
I
have
concur.
All
concurred.
right, here it is.
Should
Why
concur.
didn't we concur?
Which Oscar nominee stars in the Kevin McDonald film Black Sea as the captain of a submarine?
Ooh.
This is one I'm really not familiar with.
I don't know this film either. Your multiple choice?
Yeah, multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Jeremy Irons, B, Gary Oldman, C,
Mm.
Jude Law, D, Benedict Cumberbatch?
I
Benedict-
would think Jude Law. I don't think Benedict Cumberbatch will lead a film.
It's not
until
Benedict
recently.
Cumberbatch.
So, and he said nominated, not winning.
Right.
So I would say I think Jude Law.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not Cumberbatch, and I don't think Gary Oldman.
Jude Law.
Yeah.
Jude Law, final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
Nice.
Nice
All
pull.
right. That was question
Brilliant
4.
deduction
Fine.
there, Watson. Mm-hmm. See what I did there?
Who
Yes.
directed
Jude Law.
Michael Douglas and Annette Bening in The American President?
Rob Reiner.
Rob
It's
Reiner.
not, I don't think Mike Nichols, right?
It's Rob Reiner.
And it's not Mike Nichols, right?
It's not Mike Nichols.
Rob Reiner, I concur.
Rob Reiner, final answer.
Correct for 2 points.
Oh,
All right,
Christian.
so that was
They have
question.
the lead.
That was
No, you're right.
question 5. All right. Final question. Question number 6.
Oh, yeah.
Here it is.
Doing good.
Who directed the Oscar-winning film Life is Beautiful, which was released in 1998?
It's like
It's Roberto Benigni.
Roberto Benigni. Yeah, I was like, it's the
I
guy
wanted
who
to
acted
think
in it.
Roberto Benigni, right? Because he was like, "Life
Yes.
is beautiful."
Oh yeah.
I was about to say like Antonio Borelli or something. No, and
Correct,
yeah,
2 more points.
Roberto
Corruption,
Benigni.
Great round there by Corruption. No
He was
chance to
that
steal.
It was the
Finds
clown
himself
or
up
whatever.
by 3
No, he did
points.
like Pinocchio, right?
And
He
now
did a really
Corruption
bad version of
out.
Pinocchio.
There are no
Oh,
steals.
That's what I was saying. It's like, he
available
did a
for your
bad
opponent.
Pinocchio.
You can wait to watch
Yeah.
them spin, and then you're going to go.
Him
to
winning the
the next
Oscar for
round.
Life is Beautiful though is absolutely
All right,
beautiful
now
to watch.
we
Like
await
just the joy on his
Shazam.
face.
Now Shazam still even with that big round, Shazam's only down by 3 points.
You feel like they're in control of the match still.
Here's
even
the
though they're
thing.
trailing by 3, Christian,
Corruption
but
got
here's
the
thing.
fire back
Corruption
there,
needed
but
that round on 2 fronts. They needed to
They're
get a
only
lot of
up
points,
by
and
3.
they had
And
over
Shazam is about to do their
no steal
round 2.
opportunities on the
it
field.
hurts that they're
Okay,
so
no-
far
no
behind
field,
right now.
But you guys
Yeah.
still have the 3
Okay.
points.
It can still turn around, like
21-18.
given the different rounds that
because of
happen in a
because there's no
5-rounder.
steal, we're gonna
But
bring Coy in. Coy, you got 60 seconds to talk to your
This is-
competitors starting now.
Hey, Coy.
it's not how you want to go into it.
Even with that
Hi,
great
Coy.
round, as you're only 3 behind because of how you played, and complete and total Seagulls vibes. We're talking like Manhattan Beach. We're talking Hampton in
Yeah.
July. We're having a real
Bless those
Catalina
Seagulls.
situation. So I
All right.
feel
Bless those
very,
Seagulls.
very good going into this. We know what we're looking for in the wheel. We know our instincts, and we are balancing zeal and zen, which is how we win this thing. How you guys feeling?
Pretty
Feel
good.
good. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I'm still
Thanks,
riding
bro.
high in round 1. You guys are goddamn champions.
We are not. We're
Watch your
engaged
language,
on
Coy.
round 2.
Right here.
All right, so we're gonna get that wheel up. The wheel up. The Coy curse again. All right,
It was a PG-ish.
come on. All right, here's
Oh,
the
Coy.
spin by Shazam.
All right, round and round it goes.
Destiny.
Destiny.
And on
Where does it bring you?
adaptations.
Back to me.
The
Oh,
one we discussed. What do you think?
Ooh, young adult.
yeah, you want to do it?
Pass.
So I think this is very specifically what we talked about as far as it's very broad, which is a positive and a negative, and there are other
You
things
can,
we
but
don't know, but this is smack in the middle.
just
of
for
how
fun,
is.
spin
There are
it
other
again.
Things I fear more, but there are other things I want more. Now that
Yeah.
drama's off the table, how do you guys? I trust you.
I'm actually kind of surprised that horror's not on there.
Let's do it.
Let's
I
do
do it,
like
Dib?
this more than
Let's do it.
2 to 3 of the others, so I
Yeah.
think
Let's
so.
do it.
All right,
Let's do it.
all right, we're gonna start here. All right, so we're gonna
All right,
remove.
well.
all right, Corruption is out. Shannon is going to stay behind. Hands up, please. All right, hold on, Mark.
All right, and this category apparently worth 2 in the bush. as
Bibiani
well as
the
having
Tiger
2-point
King.
questions, unless you need multiple choice, at which point the value of the question will go down to 1.
All right.
Just waiting on word for
Get out of here, Chance. Come on.
just waiting.
Just more time for us to look at Coy's crown that appears to be a Burger King.
I think it once was, but now it's a Schmo crown.
All right,
Nice.
so we are good. So we are going to get 6 questions. 6 questions, and we start right away with now remember for both Coy and Coy and Shannon, please keep your hands up. All right, Shazam, are you ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Here we go.
All right, gentlemen.
Play my
the world
song.
of Young adult movies.
Nice.
One of you is a young adult. Both of you are young adults. And here's the question. For 2 points. In 2014's If I Stay, Chloe Grace Moretz's character is taking lessons to become a professional player of what instrument?
Guitar.
I'll be. Do you know my?
I want to
gut
say.
piano.
I want to say cello.
The
Oh,
ukulele.
really?
or that's the
I don't
thing.
know. Let's go multiple choice.
Let's go multiple choice. Multiple choice.
5.
Multiple choice. For 1 point, your 4 options are: is it A, violin, B, piano, C, cello, or D,
Yeah.
trumpet?
Cello.
What do you think? Why did you think cello?
Because I thought I remembered it from the trailer. Do you remember it from the trailer?
No, go with your gut.
Okay, I'm going to go with cello. Final answer.
Cello final answer is correct for 1 point.
Nice job, Bibbs.
To be honest, it's a big one there, as you see within 2 now. As we get to our next question.
All right, led you astray.
All right, your next question for 2 more points. Giancarlo Esposito plays Jorge or George, one of the leaders of a dangerous band of survivors in what young adult dystopian franchise of the 2010s?
Maze Runner.
Maze Runner.
Maze
Yeah.
Runner franchise. Final answer.
Maze Runner franchise. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I like those movies.
Tie game. So tie game now, 21-21 as we get to our question.
Yeah, last Maze Runner movie actually
I love that Bibiani throws the commentary in there
2
too.
points
It's the
on
best.
the table for this next
Yeah.
question. In Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2, what is the name of Edward and Bella's daughter?
Resume.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Let's do it. Say it.
Renesmee, final answer.
Baby fake
Correct.
face.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shazam
Dude,
takes
that
the
was the
lead back
hideous
here.
looking baby.
Now
Just
23-21
bad
as we get
CGI.
to Question number 4.
That's right. And question
It's better
number
than
4
the
of 6.
American Sniper
Mark
baby doll.
Wahlberg and which actress play husband and wife in the 2009 film The Lovely Bones?
I have this one. It is Rachel Weisz.
I was going to say Rachel Weisz. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rachel
it
Weisz,
is.
final
Yeah.
answer.
Also would have accepted Rachel Weisz. It is correct for 2 points.
Rachel Weisz.
So far, that's question. That was question number 4. Here's question number 5.
That's right. It's the penultimate question in round number 2 for Shazam. And here it is. Who appears as Natalie Pryor, mother to Triss, in the 2014
Ashley Judd.
film Divergent?
Ooh.
Oh, I think I'm going to know this if we go multiple choice.
I think I am too. So let's do it.
We're going to go multiple choice.
All right. And your 4 options for a point. Is it A, Kate Winslet, B, Kate Blanchett, C, Ashley Judd, or D, Diane Lane?
Ashley Judd.
Okay, go ahead.
Ashley Judd, final answer.
Yep.
All right. So Shazam playing really good here as they see him. So playing smart as it is now 26-21 as we get to our final question for Shazam round.
Right. We move from the correct answer of the Kentucky Wildcat to your final query in round 2. In the world of young adult films, what 2008 movie stars Saoirse Ronan and Harry Treadaway as 2 teenagers who try to save their home, which is a source of artificial light from imminent darkness?
City of Ember.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
City of Ember, final answer.
Great performance by Bill Murray in that movie, and that is 2 more points. Christian, they mastered that round.
That wasn't the one I was thinking of.
Lovely cat.
Wow.
Amazing round so far. We're
That's
gonna
a
bring the
round right
champions
there.
Back in, and the
Nice.
champions
Nice.
are coming back in here too. Shazam has to go to multiple choice a couple of times, but they do not offer any steal opportunities. And it is 28-21. So it is not 8 points anymore; it's 7 points. So now we see ourselves
Made up a little bit of ground.
with a 28-21 again chance. No steal opportunities here.
Okay.
And it is
Our
28-21
chance.
as we get to round number 3. Mark has to
So polite.
Shazam leading by a touchdown, and in round number 3, it's the betting round. You're going to wager on a category. The winning team, in this case, Shazam, is going to spin the virtual wheel one more time. Once we settle on that category, that's when each team is going to place a wager. You may place as many as 3
Stretch it out.
points. You may wager as little as 0. You can also bet 1 point or 2 points. Here's the rub. If you get the question that is going to be asked correct, you gain that many points for your team. If you miss the question, you lose that many points.
So,
All right, so we were gonna do
Corruption
this
needs to
here
make
because
up
the
7
first
points now.
We are going to
Which
let
this could be
the
a round
first
that it
team
could
of
happen
Shazam
in. If both
in
teams
to
bet 3, one
consult
gets it wrong, one gets it
with
right.
How much to bet here?
That helps
That's a
make it
6-point
easier.
round. That's a 6-point swing.
Yeah, sorry, excuse me. We
Could be a 6-point swing for Corruption there.
Let's get the spin of the wheel,
And
up
that
there
puts them
first.
right back in the game completely.
And here it is. Shazam will confer first on the point.
I need some Dwayne Johnson love.
Morality.
Ooh,
Yeah, video games.
Video
All
game.
right.
All right,
Which
so we're gonna
there's a.
remove.
I mean,
uh,
it could be
Johnson,
Doom, Doom, Rampage. That's still Dwayne Johnson.
Does
All right.
Jumanji
You guys
count?
have 30 seconds to decide point value. however
No.
you
Based
want
on a
to
real video
word it
game,
or
but
whatever you want to say. Here it is.
We've got a pretty good lead here. Do you want to bet Corruption or do you want to bet Chance? Or do you want to? We could do Mike.
Here's the thing.
Dude,
I
that's
think
smart.
Mike doesn't really make sense.
That's
Let me
hilarious.
look at them. So Mike, Mike does not make sense. So
Yeah.
we
You
should
wanna
do.
bet Chance
How
or
do you
Corruption?
feel about this category? Do you want to bet Chance or Corruption? How do you feel about this
I don't know.
category?
10 seconds.
I
Nine.
think put something on it
Eight.
personally. So I'd
Okay,
say
let's put
Okay.
Chance on it.
Okay.
Let's
We're gonna
have
put Chance
something.
on it. You
Chance.
got it.
Okay,
We
we're gonna
got
go Chance.
Okay,
All right,
let's
let's
roll.
go
We got
Chance.
this.
All right, we're gonna remove you guys here.
Man, that was
and we
confusing.
Bring back the champions. Shannon, you got 30 seconds. to
Shannon's like,
decide how many
what?
points starting now.
That was cute. They admire you
Yeah.
guys. So talk to each other. Let's figure this
Chance.
out.
Feels like bring out the guillotine.
You want to see a head? I mean, we can see heads roll.
Let's see some heads roll.
I mean, I want to pull out the gat and shoot. But I love.
This is so violent.
Guillotine sounds fun.
We're going.
Love to see it.
We're going guillotine.
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 Yeah, I think the guillotine's. Let's bring out some
8
old
seconds.
school fire, guys.
Let's
do
put the basket down and make the head drop in that thing when we slice
4,
it off.
3, 2. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remove Shannon. We're gonna bring back.
Someone
the
might want
channel-
to talk to a
All right,
guidance
so
counselor
in the
after
private
this
chat,
is over.
gentlemen,
Or
whatever
mental
you
health.
want,
leave them with a bloody
your
stump of a neck.
teammates in the private chat have a captain, whether it's so.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'm going to do it for us, Chance. I got it.
So Mike will put it in the private chat. William will put it in the private chat for Shazam, and of course, right at that moment, William has frozen, which is perfect.
I can type it in if you want.
Oh,
I can do it if you want.
Yeah, but
Oh,
William,
what a bad time for technical issues.
Just
Can anyone hear
drop out.
me?
Yes,
I can
just
hear him.
back.
Can you?
Want
Can
me
they
to
not hear
send it?
me?
All right, it is. So let's.
Can Coy send it or do I send it?
Hold on, he's back. He's.
Oh, Bibbs is back. All
Oh,
right,
there
Bibbs.
we go. Are you back?
There
All
we
right.
go.
All right, here we go. So on the count of three. So William, you're gonna do it. All right, here we go.
Man, I can't wait for the studio to come back.
2, 1. All right, great. All right. So
When
now
they do
we
it
are
in the
going
studio,
to
though, we need like randomly just for funsies,
video
someone
game
just to be
movies,
like,
video game movies.
Oh, you're taking one of us out, right?
Yep, we are going to in a second, same time, we're going to get you guys. So one of you guys a good question, the other ones will drop out. So William Bibiani and the kid, would you guys like to stay? Would you like to answer first or second?
How do you feel, Bibbs? What do you want to do?
Let's go first.
Okay, we'll go first.
All right. So,
All right.
So once again, guys, going to the
anyways, like that type of thing.
All right.
Oh, were you still doing that?
Stream?
Yeah.
And
I was watching the match.
get into the news stream just to make sure there's no tomfoolery going on. Although we
thought
do
you were
know
watching the
both
match.
Teams, competitors, and faction managers completely. William, who is that you're holding in your hand? Is that more soap?
This is Fabian. He is not a soap yet, but one day I might make a Fabian soap.
And Brendan, have any of these soaps that William and his wife are creating made it up north to you?
No, but I'm in LA now, so maybe you can send them to me.
We're gonna be handing out soaps, okay? Whether Korruption wins or loses, they're getting soap.
I feel like
soap is the only safe thing to hand to one another in this current.
like
time.
they should change the name to Project Mayhem, and then they just dress up as like Brad Pitt or like Tyler Durden and the narrator.
Here is the question.
Yes.
All right.
And then they become a heel team.
All right, here it is.
Ooh.
Which actor plays the villain Prince Nizam of Persia in Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time?
Oh, the villain, Ben Kingsley. Right?
Yeah.
See the
I
villain?
want to say it's Ben Kingsley, but I can't remember if he plays the
That's
prince.
what
I guess so.
Ben Kingsley's in that movie.
I have no idea.
Is the prince or just an evil source?
I know Jake Gyllenhaal's in it.
Yeah.
No, I know it.
And
Let's
Gemma
just go Ben
Arterton.
Kingsley, final answer.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much. We have your.
I want to say it's Ben Kingsley because
All right.
I remember
we're
him
gonna
being
go?
in that movie.
Yep, you're gonna go.
All right, one second.
Now we're gonna bring back Korruption.
All right, as we wait for them and we wait for Shazam to drop back out, Christian, again, we've seen so many matches in the 5-round world really culminate on the betting round and then the speed round.
Once
which is
again, great
match-
time to talk about soap and soap-related products.
No, so Mike Konowski, we await Chance, who should be coming in any second here. All right. There you go.
There he is.
There's my brother.
Chance Ellison. All right, Mike Kalinowski.
Yes.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right, here.
Hold on. Okay.
You
Let's
ready?
go. Yeah, let's do it.
Hands up, please.
Sorry.
Which
No, I'm
actor-
petting my cat.
What?
It says Bibbs isn't there
Oh,
in the chat. I don't know if that matters because they answered already.
the answer already.
Okay.
It'll be okay.
Here it is. All right. Which actor plays the villain Prince Nizam of Persia in Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time?
Chance,
Ben-
I believe
Ben
this
Kingsley?
is Ben Kingsley. I believe it's Ben
There you go.
Kingsley. We talked about this movie the other night.
I feel confident that Ben
Toby
Kingsley is the
Toby
answer now.
Face's brother, I believe it is. Do you concur?
Five.
Gentlemen, Ben
I
Kingsley,
believe
final
the
answer.
answer is Ben Kingsley.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. All right, so now we are going to wait Shazam. We will
Benjamin
let you guys know
Kingsley.
in a moment what the opponent said and what the score is now. All right.
Go. Bring in.
All right, here's the kid.
All right.
Waiting for William Bibiani. And here's William Bibiani. All right, gentlemen, the question on the table was, which actor plays the villain, Prince Nizam of Persia, in Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time? Both teams answered Ben Kingsley. Shazam bet 1 point.
Ooh.
And Korruption bet 3.
Ooh.
So at the end of that round, it is now 29 to
narrowing it down to
24.
5 points.
29
Yeah.
5 points for Korruption as we get into
The game is still
round
winnable.
one.
Shazam's got to mess up somewhere
Now
though.
the lead is less than a touchdown. And yes, David, I know that touchdowns are 6 points. In round number 4, it's the speed round. It's full of lightning, but not the Shazam kind of lightning. It's just meant for quickness.
It's like
because
lightning,
each
only
team
thunder.
is gonna field 10 questions.
Or
in a
thunder, you're like lightning.
of
I can't
60
sing.
seconds of a
Never
time.
mind.
It's the team format.
Carry on.
My
He's
wayward
gonna be able to
son.
stream solo, all by their lonesome.
Correctly,
for
yes.
5 of the 10 questions in 30.
There'll be
of
peace
the
when you're
60
done.
Seconds. Each question
Probably
is
not.
worth 1 point. There
It's
is a
probably still
penalty
going to be a big
for
freaking mess.
question. And if you get it right, you lose.
If you keep
a
going,
point
I'm
if
going
you
to tell you
miss
to
it.
lay your
There
weary
is a
head to
third
rest.
option, gentlemen. You may simply say
My bed's
I
right
will-
there. I'm down.
And I will cry no more.
At which point we'll simply move on to the next query. You are not penalized for saying pass.
And we just got a
Although
copyright
at the
strike.
end of the 5 questions,
We're not even
provided
live.
there's time remaining in your 30-second window.
Yeah, it's remarkable.
I will go back
How'd
and
that
ask
happen?
any questions that you did say pass to again. You are never under any pressure to answer a question that you said pass to. And
Under
Christian,
pressure.
it is
I'm just gonna start singing a song every time they like make a quote from like a famous song. We'll just start singing it.
You will never stop
and
singing.
a B set of questions. So
Probably.
whoever goes first for each team is going to be fielding the A set of questions. Whoever goes second for each team,
It's like almost
is gonna be
everything somebody
fielding
can say is
the
a song
B
lyric at some
set
point
of
somewhere.
questions. But before all that, we need to figure out if Shazam would like to go first or if they would like to defer
Over
to
the rainbow.
their corrupt opponents.
We wanted to go first, right, Bibbs? I mean, that's what we said.
Yeah, let's go first.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, then we're gonna remove.
Because I said
Korruption
somewhere.
again. Corruption's going to.
Chance dropped his camera there.
That's fine.
You got to be more creative than that.
Shannon again can stay.
All right.
Please, hands up, boy. And who will be choosing the first set and who will be choosing the second set?
I'll do the A set. I'll do it right now.
Sounds
A
good.
set.
All right,
Yep.
so Brendan Meyer will take the A set mark and he will have 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
So they have two different
to
sets
answer
for
the questions. All right, just want to.
two different players on the team. Interesting.
All right, and Christian sorting those last details out. Brendan, I'm just going to remind you of a rule I'm going to read to everybody once they get in here. Again, it's 30 seconds. It's 5 questions. You can say passive if you're not sure of the answer and you don't want to guess because, again, each question that you miss, you do lose a point. Now, regardless of whether you're correct or incorrect, I'm not going to announce whether your attempt is in fact valid. I'm just going to simply move to the next question. Is that pretty clear to you?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. And I am going to give you a test question here just to make sure
Okay.
our connection is good and we can compete within 30 seconds. The kid, what country are you from?
Canada.
Very good.
Pass. No, Canada.
We're not going to penalize you either way.
Pass. No, Canada.
I'm assuming you are actually Canadian. So if Christian is ready for me to get going, then I will.
Zimbabwe. Wait, no, Canada. Wait.
And I'm ready, Mark.
Oh, thank you, Christian. Always a pleasure to work with you as well.
Tonga.
All right, Brendan.
Germany.
The time of 30 seconds is not going to start until I am finished asking your first question.
The Dominican Republic.
So here we go. Brendan, which romance film sees Julia Roberts going to Italy, India, and Indonesia?
Eat, pray, love.
Yeah.
Which actor plays Naomi Watts' husband in The Impossible?
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
Frank Oz and Jim Henson co-directed what 1982 adventure fantasy?
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
The Dark Crystal.
Who directed Tom Cruise in Days of Thunder?
Tony Scott.
Tony Scott. Yeah.
Yep.
Steven Sommers' The Mummy Returns was released in what year?
99.
19
Oh, Mummy Returns.
That
All right.
complete
99. Yeah.
Yep, that's his.
No.
Okay.
Mummy Returns was 2001.
And now we're going to bring in Bibiani.
Hey.
All right. Hello, William. You are here. The kid is not, nor is Korruption. Your opponents, they're in a different stream. So these questions asked just to you. As I reminded the kid, you have 30 seconds to answer 5 questions.
Okay.
Each question is worth 1 point. If you're not sure of the answer, because again, it will cost you a point if you miss it, you can simply say pass, but I will revisit any questions you did say pass to, provided we still have time at the end of your questioning.
Yeah.
Is that all pretty clear?
Totally clear.
Okay. And just to make sure our connection is working smooth. Hey, William, once again, what's the name of that cat?
Fabian.
Very good. Okay, William, again, your 30-second window does not start.
Awesome.
Until you finish asking your first question.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. William, in which Ron Howard film does Matthew McConaughey play Ed Pickerney?
Ed TV.
Ed TV,
Who
yeah.
plays the lead
Yeah.
role of Cecilia Cass in 2020's The Invisible Man?
Elizabeth Moss.
Elizabeth, yeah.
Mel Gibson and James Garner in what 1994 film?
Maverick.
Maverick.
Who directed 1987's Wall Street?
Oliver Stone.
Yeah.
In what year did Michael J. Fox's Teen Wolf release?
84. 4.
Pass.
In what year did Michael J.
Pass.
Fox's
Just pass. It's over. This is done.
All right.
We're good.
Thank you, William. And all right, so now we're going to have Shazam drop out.
I yield the rest of my time.
And
I am not answering that question.
The champions ready to go here, Mark, as soon as they're in the room. So, and
That's
then
right.
we're going to go afterwards. All right.
Yeah, and a reminder to fans out there, again, refrain from trying to comment the correct answer in the
I feel like
chat.
they've
We're not
streamlined
gonna
this a
let
little bit more
Korruption or
since the last time we've seen this.
Shazam know
Yeah.
the
It's
valid
moving
points
at
until
a lot
everyone has
quicker of a
finished their
pace.
line of questioning. So
Yeah.
we have an A set.
That's what you ha-
and
that's
a
what you
B
do.
set of questions here.
Try it once,
Who would like
refine
to
it,
go
try it again.
first and field the A set of questions.
Love it.
Chance, we are in a very similar situation, buddy, to what we were founding fathers when we won this belt and came back after being down for 3 rounds by me going first. You concur I should go first, buddy.
I concur. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. I'm going to go first, gentlemen. I'll take the first set.
Drop a chance out, and we're going to go with Mike Kalinowski here to start it up. All right.
Right, for the A set of questions. So, Mike, I'm just going to run you through the rules again real quick, just so you're
Okay.
familiar and feeling confident about it. Each question's worth a point. If you are incorrect with your answer, you're going to lose a point. You can also just say pass, and I'll move on to the next question. But I will revisit each question you said pass to at the end of the 5 questions, provided we still have the 30-second window still active. And please remember that I'm not going to say correct or incorrect after you wager a guess. I'm just going to simply move on to the next question.
Okay.
To test your connection, make sure we're good here. What is the favorite NBA team of your manager?
I have no idea.
We're looking for the Spurs, but you sounded pretty clear there.
San Antonio Spurs?
The San Antonio Spurs. You are
There we
correct.
go. Okay, buddy.
And
the
Mike,
the Papa New Delhi Spurs.
start until I'm finished asking your first question. Okay?
Yep.
And here we go. Mike, which romance film sees Julia Roberts going to Italy, India, and Indonesia?
Eat, Love, Pray.
Ooh.
Which
Nope.
actor plays Naomi Watts' husband in The Impossible?
Ewan McGregor.
Frank Oz and Jim Henson co-directed what 1982 fantasy adventure?
The Dark Crystal.
Who directed Tom Cruise in Days of Thunder?
Pass.
Stephen Sommers' The Mummy Returns was released in what year?
2001.
Who directed Tom Cruise in Days of Thunder?
Yield my time.
Okay, yielding his time. All right. Thank you, Mike. All right. Gonna
Oh,
bring
man. He said eat, love,
Chance
pray.
Ellison here.
All right, here comes
Yeah.
a chance. The Cobra to field.
I
the
wonder
last
though,
set
like if he had caught he missed that
Korruption,
while it's
30
still in the
seconds.
30 seconds, are you allowed to correct it?
Lose points if you wager an incorrect.
Nah.
guess.
No.
You can also say
Probably
pass,
not.
but be aware, I'm going to repeat that question.
I don't
that
know.
You passed all questions you passed at the end, provided we still have time left in the 30-second window. That all makes sense to you? Okay.
Yes.
All right, and I'm not going to say whether it's correct or incorrect. I'm just going to move on to the next question. Your time does not start until I finish asking the first question. And as I did for every other competitor, I'm going to ask you a simple question just to make sure the connection's good. Chance, what sports team does your hat represent?
I mean, it happens at college, but since I like football, so football.
Okay, it's Arizona. They still count. They still compete. Here we go. All right, Chance. 5 questions. Starting now. In which Ron Howard film does Matthew McConaughey play Ed Pickerney?
Contact.
Ooh.
Who plays the lead role of Cecilia Cass in 2020's The Invisible Man?
Elizabeth Moss.
Richard Donner directed Mel Gibson and James Garner in what 1994 film?
Pass.
Who directed 1987's Wall Street?
Oliver Stone.
In what year did Michael J. Fox's Teen Wolf release?
1985.
Richard Donner directed Mel Gibson and James Garner in what 1994 film?
At James Garner's key.
Yielding his time. All right. So we're going to bring the challengers back, and we will tally up.
Oh, man, it's not a good round for corruption on this one.
Mark, I'm going to tell you.
No.
Mark will be entertaining everybody as he does nightly when there's no pandemic.
Yeah, when there's no pandemic. I did get to do a quick set at the Comedy Store patio on Saturday night. And by the way, while we're all here having a good time celebrating the Schmoedown, let's also give a big round of applause to Ken Knapsack and Mark Riley for a great Star Wars variety show last weekend. You know, maybe we're not all doing the Schmoedown at the same time, but we have a lot of personalities in this community, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all supporting so many of us in our individual endeavors, which is also a great reminder that the album Dog Stepfather, the audio album is officially released exclusively next week on Pandora and Sirius. Then it goes to every other streaming platform in early November. Lest I stop plugging, you can also listen to Rotten Tomatoes is Wrong, a podcast by Rotten Tomatoes, weekly, wherever you enjoy your podcasts. As we go to the comments,
there you go.
It looks like a lot of folks are saying, well, a lot of you are saying, where's Molly? If you want to know where Molly is, she's currently begging for food, which she knows that she gets after one more round of play. You figure she's been in the background.
I think that's what Lola's doing right now, too, because she won't shut up.
Great timing that she just meowed right there.
I know.
So a lot of folks in here are saying that it's looking dicey for corruption. But I'll remind everybody that corruption has faced tall hills and even scaled mountains before and come out on top. You could compare them to Sylvester Stallone in the Oscar-winning 1980 documentary Rocky IV, where he was on the top of what appeared to be a 20,000-foot mountain, at least, that he scaled in.
Come on, man. Rocky IV.
And then he somehow still had the wind to
carry on, my wayward son.
Maybe the baddest man on the planet at that point. You gotta wonder if Duke, who was training Rocky at the time, regrets that decision to have
Mark Ellis, king of vamping.
Yeah, seriously.
And then come back down as training
Love
for a
this.
boxing match. To be fair to Duke, I guess it would make your lungs somewhat.
Can we get like an
more
hour-long
capable
video
of
of just
keeping
Ellis
air,
vamping
because
on the
let's get up to
Schmoedown
those
channel?
high altitudes, kids. I've been to Denver, Colorado. I've ran in Denver, Colorado, and it's tougher than running in Southern California, where it's flat and it's sea level. As we welcome back in the rest of the Brady bunch.
That was flawless. Just absolutely like
speed round.
That was wonderful.
Very, very clean.
So Brennan Meyer, he hit everyone except the fifth question, where he answered the Mummy Returns released. He said 1999. The answer is 2001. So he gets 3 points for his team. William Bibiani just passed on one. He didn't get anything wrong. He got 4 out of 5. So he got 4 points. So that's 7 points for Shazam. Mike Kalinowski missed the first question as he said eat, love, pray instead of eat, pray, love for Robert. So he misses that one. He passed on Tony Scott, sees himself with 2 points in that one. Chance Ellison said contact. That was the first question. Ed TV for the first one. He missed this one. Fine. And so he passed on the Richard Donner question, also Maverick, and sees himself with 2 points. So Shazam picks up 7, and Korruption picks up 4. So we see ourselves with a score of 36-28.
Ooh, 8-point difference.
Going into the final round.
That's huge.
To the final round, Mark. Oh my God. How's it go?
That's right. Round.
Bibiani looks like he's in shock.
That's a nigh unwinnable game for Korruption at this point.
Almost.
Play in round number 5.
I mean, Shazam literally has to miss pretty much every question.
Once we settle on those numbers that range from 1 to 20 and must be unique to your team.
And there's no way that's going to happen.
Yeah, because if Shazam gets their 2 point, then they're up by 10. At the very least, all Korruption can do is just tie them to go into sudden death.
Well, Korruption's going to have to answer all 3 of their questions before.
Yeah. Once we tell you the category,
before Shazam gets a chance.
The
So
team will decide which team member is going
so
to
if
answer that
Korruption doesn't answer all 3
query.
questions,
You
the
must
game's
answer
over.
the 2-point question solo. The opposite team
They can miss their 2 point.
again by themselves. You may only confer with
Because they're only down. They're down by 8.
They're only tying it then.
and
Yeah.
Christian. So
Well,
we're back up to
they're
the
down
lead.
by 8,
It's
so they could hit their 3 and 5 and
So 8
tie it,
points.
but then it goes back to Shazam, and if they get one question right, they win.
So the kid,
Yeah,
but
this
the-
is
The 5-pointer is the question you want to be able to
three
miss,
numbers
though, not the
feel most
2-pointer.
fortunate?
The kid.
Yeah.
your
1,
number.
1, 9, and 4.
1, 9, and 4 for Shazam and for Korruption.
this is looking good for Shazam.
You
Very
we're
good.
gonna go 14.
Okay, 8.
And last number.
And I'm gonna do 10 because it's Mikey Christmas's birthday month.
Woo!
14, 8, and 10. 14, 8, and 10.
Are the
All right.
managers allowed to choose numbers?
It doesn't matter. Just go.
All right, 14.
Oh, okay. Well,
And 1, 9, and 4 for Shazam.
then we will. Thanks,
All right,
Mike.
Coy, you got 60 seconds to talk to your squad.
Yeah, because the team just agrees to that number.
Guys, the points are representing you. This is how you guys play. This is everything we talked about leading up to this.
This is the part where the manager comes in and can actually get in the head of the other team.
Today,
Mhm.
I feel the Seagulls
Mike's already in his head right now.
forever as things have escalated. I also feel the zen and zeal of both of
But you notice Mike's not, he doesn't have his headphones up right now.
like the championship team.
Good point.
He's
That's a good
not
point.
listening to Coy.
Shazam isn't one person.
That's
Shazam's
very
a
smart.
family. We're doing so good.
That's
We're
very
doing good.
smart,
Anything
actually.
can happen.
Yes.
I-
Let's all
yeah.
stay in. Let's not get cocky. We've all seen what can happen, but we're in a good place. Let's enjoy that and let's hope for the best.
Chance is
and
listening, though.
Let's play our best and let's
Maybe.
let's do it.
But Chance isn't emoting.
Keep,
Well,
keep having
the ball
fun.
is
Keep staying
in our
right here.
hands.
But remember, you've got your JTEs. Remember, going into this, you're in a very comfortable spot and take your time. Questions might trick you at the last couple of seconds. Just digest them before you, and you're golden.
All right, let's do it.
All
You
right,
got this.
thank you. Shannon, 60 seconds starting now.
Listen to me. You guys are champions no matter what. If you hand the belt to them today, it does not mean you're the best team, the biggest, most influential championship team that we've ever seen here. I don't care.
That was actually really smart of Kalinowski to do that.
Pick your
Yeah,
freaking chins
it really
up,
was.
And I want you to either win or lose with pride. We don't operate on fear here. We don't operate on desperation. Win, lose, whatever. You're champions for a reason. 2-time team champions. However this ends, you're going out strong. You're going out with your pride. You're going out with your dignity. If today's their day, then so be it. But let's get in there and answer some questions.
I like it, but it's like also like, hey, by the way, if you guys happen to lose, still keep
All
your
right.
head up type of.
So,
Type
Corruption
of pep
trying
talk.
to avoid the
It's
TKO
it's very
here.
heavy on the,
So,
hey, you guys probably
we're-
aren't going to win this.
Thank you to Shannon.
Yeah.
Thank you to Coy. All right. So, Mike and Chance, you guys chose for your first
Which
category.
is
you chose
real,
category number
but not
14.
helpful.
That is in the realm of Meryl Streep.
Mike?
What's up, buddy?
No,
Yeah,
you-
I'm taking it.
go
I'm
ahead.
taking it. It's my question. So,
All right, Mike.
Yep.
Here it is for 2 points. In which 2014 musical does Meryl play a character simply known as the witch, opposite characters like Cinderella and the baker?
Into the Woods.
that is
Into the woods, yeah.
Into the Woods.
For 2 points. Mike Kalinowski hit
I
it.
need to do it.
Now, Chance Ellison. Chance Ellison's
Missed out
is
there.
looking for his question here. Excuse me. He needs to hit this one. He
Yeah,
needs to hit this. If he misses it, then Shazam
wins.
will win via TKO and win the championship.
Ooh.
All right. Chance,
Yes.
we chose category number 8.
Mhm.
Remakes and reboots.
Okay.
Here it is.
Shazam could theoretically win by TKO here. That's
Johnny
right.
Depp and Angelina Jolie star together in what 2010 mystery thriller?
The tourist.
Tourist,
3
yeah.
points. All right. So Chance Ellison, keep him in the fight. And now we see ourselves 36,
Mm.
31.
5-pointer.
And in order to take this, or excuse me,
33, 36.
33, sorry, 36, 33. You're correct. So in order to make it 38, 36, you got to hit this and bounce it back. If you hit it, Shazam answers questions. If not, Shazam will win the titles.
By
All
TKO.
right. Category 10.
They don't
comes in
want
the
to.
realm
They don't want to give him the TKO.
of comic book movies.
Oh, nice,
Comic
Okay.
book movies.
nice.
Here is the question. What Marvel comic book film features supporting performances by Rebecca Romijn?
Romaine.
No, is that it? That's not.
Remain.
Not spelled right in here.
So one of the X-Men or Punisher.
Really weird.
All right. Well, what Marvel comic book film features supporting performances by Rebecca Romijn, Ben Foster, and Roy Schneider?
Punisher.
Is it the Punisher or Punisher?
It's the Punisher.
The Punisher.
Yeah, by Jonathan Hensley.
Yeah.
I concur.
Punisher. Final answer.
They got it.
The Punisher is.
No, he said Punisher.
They just disputed what they're going to say. The Punisher. Now they said the Punisher.
My final was the Punisher.
It's fine. It's fine.
It cut off. The Punisher is correct. 5 points for Corruption. And we see ourselves now.
I get the fight putting up there on
38.
something
All
like
right,
that because
so
that's the difference between a TKO
Shazam
and extra
now
points for the faction.
has to hit this first one just to tie it. Just to tie it. It needs
But there's no other movie called Punisher though. I
Number
think
one.
the Dolph Lundgren one was also the Punisher.
Is going to correspond to the category of new releases.
Maybe.
So it's either going to be Brendan or William fielding this 2-point question that
I
could
can never remember
tie
what the
the
rule
match.
is on
William
the if
or
it's just a
Brendan,
2-word
who wants to
with
take
one of
your
them being
2-point
the word the.
I'll take it, bitch.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm happy to take it. I want to take it. Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
How do you feel?
No. Let's do it. We both feel good about this. Let's just do it. You go for it.
I'll take it.
All right, here it is.
All right. Here's your question for 2
Seems
points.
like they're
and
arguing, but they're not.
worse at least, and it works for.
No, you're great. No,
Shazam.
you're
So
great. You're
in the category of
breathtaking.
new releases, Damian Bashir stars as Detective Goodman in this 2020 horror film.
The Nun.
That is incorrect.
Oh, so Bibiani should have taken that one.
The Grudge.
Oh, okay. Well, good. All right. Well,
very bad movie.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. William Bibiani has an opportunity here. If he hits it, Shazam are the new champions. If he misses it, they have an opportunity for a 5-pointer. A 5-pointer.
There's no way it comes down to the 5-pointer.
But if he hits it, Shazam are the new champions, Mark.
William, the category that you and Fabian have drawn for 3 points.
That would be
and the
insane,
win
though.
Is thrillers,
Okay.
which we currently have on our hands.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
And the question: which actor stars as Gordon Cozier, the leader of the gang of criminals in the 2010s film Takers?
I don't know.
Takers. That's a
5, 4,
Need to repeat?
3,
Idris Elba.
1.
And your winner!
Oh,
yes. Yes.
Champions of the world.
There it is.
And the kid, Mr. and William, the
Yes.
Dude, like everyone's just
Yeah.
good job, guys. Good job.
I would do something before I would never do. I'm sitting the hell down.
has won the titles. What
amazing champions, Korruption, amazing champions.
on it. The monkey has jumped off his foot, and the kid is a champion.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, the kid. The kid, I'm so proud of you.
You made a heart.
What's happening?
You are a champion.
It just
You're
keeps.
a champion. We were champions together. Oh, I knew we could do it, but oh, jeez.
I knew we could do it, but man, it just the lead kept going. And
Let's
oh my
go.
God,
Come on.
Oh my God, there are so many damn people in the movie Takers. You are a legend for knowing what to say.
Oh my
The
goodness.
fact that Takers was even a 3-pointer, I like what a movie to be a 3-pointer. PJ, way to phrase. And the fact that we pulled that, and that 2-point question was an 82-point question for my brain. I was like, I know nothing.
Last time, guys, you went to Spectacular. You were going for the championship. Well, guess what? Now
Now you're defending it.
defending the titles. at Spectacular.
Yeah.
The kid, Brendan Meyer, William the Beast Bibiani.
If they get to face founding fathers, that would be great.
The Beast does it. And Coy Jandreau, rookie manager here, taking Shazam to the titles. 3-0 this season. 3-0 wins over Who's Final Exam, and now Korruption. Mark, they did it. They earned it. And boy, did they give us some drama in order to get there.
They really did, Christian. And when you look at you winning the belts, I'm going to ask this to whoever wants to take it. Does becoming champions in the way that you two and Coy, you as a manager, became champions, and that you continually almost got to the top and then got knocked back down, and you start to feel like Sisyphus just rolling that rock up the hill. Is it sweeter now that you went through that you've gotten the belts?
I think I'm quoting Albert Camus. He said, "You have to make the rock your thing." And we're all Sisyphus. We're all trying. We're all pushing ourselves.
Good Lord, y'all!
And you never give up, and we never did, and
never surrender.
Here we are.
Nice.
And
Sigourney Weaver.
Korruption. You're getting so many soaps. You guys are getting so many soaps. You've earned
Jansen,
them. So you're such an amazing competitor. You were down and you brought us right to it. I thought we were going to have to go to the 5. I thought maybe this is going to be. Oh my God! Thank you, everybody. God. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Korruption, for such an amazing match. Thank you, Christian and Mark, for hosting such an amazing match. Thank you, Coy, for being an amazing manager, and most importantly, thank you to my wife. But second most importantly, thank you to the kid. Oh my God, you were on fire tonight.
Well, kid,
I want to say one thing about Mike.
Go ahead.
Can I say one thing about Mike? I just want to say it's funny. There was some promo that I saw this week, and it was a clip of Mike walking out in the free-for-all, and I could see myself behind it, and I was smiling. And I remember it was why. It was because I was like, I knew I was going to be up there with Mike. And as someone who'd been going to the tapings and loving his level of play and his character work, I was just so excited that I was going to be a part of what Mike does. And Chance, he was the guy. I mean, Moyama came in and did amazing. We've got guys like Adam Collins going on these runs, but it's like, these were the guys that really inspired me in many different ways. And and Shannon has been incredible.
These are wonderful players. They were wonderful champions. They're wonderful people. I don't care what smack they talk. I love them so much, and it's such an honor to play them and to earn this belt from
When you
them.
get the belt, you are allowed to knock down kayfabe.
Because we've always talked about being the underdogs. We've always talked about the challenge of this. We've always
He didn't really knock down the kayfabe. He's talking about their smack talk. So
like my favorite beer. Even when we were voted higher, it was still an underdog match to us. So the fact that it kept becoming an underdog match in game, we trained for this the way we played it today. Every conversation we had was exactly the way this went down. Even when we were ahead, we stayed in underdog mentality. We fight like Conor McGregor.
Merck's got some belts on the team.
Even when we're champions. And when we go to Spectacular, we're going to play like we've never won a match in our life. We're going to go in expecting to come from a deficit. We're going to win everything.
I'm glad you brought that up, though, about the teams tournament, because so if you guys now that you guys are going to Spectacular, there are a lot of teams out there. You have Perry Nemiroff and Haley going up against the Misfits. That's going to be a play-in match. You got the Founding Fathers in there, Final Exam, Tom and Paul, Odd Couple, Category 9.
So many good.
Of course, Deception was another Korruption team, and the team Weapons with Andrew Guy.
So many good
Errolowl.
teams.
So there's a lot of competition out there. You guys have battled through a tournament before. You've been there. You've seen how much it takes to win a tournament. So
now you can
do
kick
you
back
guys
and wait for
have a
Spectacular.
preference of anybody that you'd want to play, that you want to see Bibbs at a? Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, we'd love to play the Witching Power. They're our friends. They're our allies. It'd be nice to have a friendly match. But look, it could be anybody. We've been in tournaments before. We've seen Titans fall. We've seen underdogs rise. And we'll play whoever gets there. And whoever gets there in that tournament is going to be really, really tough. Every single team we've ever played was really, really tough. And we have beaten all but one of them. And if they end up winning the tournament, we'll beat them too if we gotta. because this feels so good.
I'm sure. Well, I mean,
Look, I just want, yeah, you're right. I know it's funny. I thought if I just win this, I won't be stressed again, but that's not true. We have to defend when we're against an incredible team, no matter who it is. I know I will be, but yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy this because, man, I didn't know I didn't know Damian Bashir.
But Brendan, before the match started, Bibbs had said that he wanted to make sure that that title of one of the greatest players to not have a title is gone. That is gone now. You are one of the younger champions that we've had. You did it. I mean, you've been in the league now. This is the end of your second season. You are now a champion. William Bibbiani is yet again a champion. So, gentlemen, congratulations to this epic win. You've earned it. You've played it. You are 8-1 as the champions. The former champions made you fight for it, but nonetheless, you won it. Yeah.
Before we bring in Korruption,
Mark, thank you for everything.
I have to say I had to get competitive and I had to play like a mercenary today instead of Porky because of how good Korruption is. Bibbs and Brendan both mentioned it, but Shannon is an incredible manager. Both Chance and Mike are incredible players. We've had to go up against the best because that's how you get to be a champion. And they had a belt for a reason. So I want to give all the respect. This is an honor. This is respecting the queen. I admire her management. Her and Winston have had incredible seasons. So this was not disrespect. It was a sign of respect and of Biggie and of Burger King and of Conor McGregor and Shannon.
Burger King. You said Biggie, Burger King.
You and Bibbiani. I look forward to
put
the creative
Biggie in
video
there
of you
too.
getting your title belt.
We get to make more videos.
All right, so thank you, congratulations. And by the way, Coy and Brendan and Bibb, stick around because the patrons are going to come in. The $10 level. If you guys are at the $10 level, we're going to send the link out. You guys can ask questions to the new champions and to Coy Jandrew. So make sure that you do that. The link will be going out in just a little bit. All right.
I like that.
So
they
we're going to
have the
remove
belts.
the champions, and we're going to bring in the former champions and the manager. Korruption. Chance Ellison, Shannon, Mike. Look, guys, I know how you get after a loss, and I know how it feels after a championship loss, of course. But I think this is one of those matches where you guys need to look and say, "Look, we were down a few different times in this match, and we kept on coming." So, Mike, I know that maybe it's the first round that still kind of sticks in your craw there, but so how you feeling right now, champ?
There is no excuse. It played awful. I got no effing excuses for this.
Ooh, nice
I'm
save.
so sick of this BS that I play and for Chance. Every single match I've played since we've watched these matches this entire season, playing the round one, I get 7 out of 8 every damn time. What I get 3, it's pathetic. Pathetic is what I played in this match. I have no excuse for it. It wasn't a championship match. I didn't bring it for these guys. It's embarrassing what I did out there. I embarrassed my teammate. I embarrassed my manager. I embarrassed my faction. That's what I did out there. I have no excuses. I've been studying for a month straight. Not a single movie I studied came up in any of these questions. I need to rethink something. This is entirely unacceptable. Unacceptable on every single damn level of what I pulled out in this damn thing. I don't care that I came back with a video game movie. Of course I know a damn video game movie. Of course we know 5-point Punisher, the Punisher. Of course we know that. That's not even like, oh, they pulled it at the end there. No, that's not even that. I talk about Chance and I playing our best games. That was both of us playing our worst game right there when we should have been at the top of our game. I've got no excuses. None.
Well, Chance, I got to ask you, and this isn't to be sarcastic, but you concur with what Mike said.
No, I do concur. We did not play our best game, and that's what we needed to do today. Yeah, I didn't have a good first round either. My first round was awful. I hold myself to a higher standard than what I did, and yeah, we got to a rough start. Sure, we had great rounds 2 and 3, but yeah, it just didn't, and 5, but didn't work out for us in the end. And if we want to be competitive in this league, which we do, and we show we can be, we need to do better.
Shannon, let me ask you, because you've proven yourself time and time again. It's why you're probably a front runner for Manager of the Year in 2020, that it doesn't matter how big of a win one of your competitors or your team gets, you can still get them hyped up and ready and focused to play the next match. But now they're going to be coming off an incredibly disappointing loss. So how does your strategy shift getting these guys and this team ready for whatever is in their future?
The strategy doesn't shift at all. Listen to me. Again, these guys have more than proven their worth time and time again. Bibbs and the kid had something to prove today. They had to show us that they were capable of being champions. And yeah, they did it in a very convincing way. And Coy, thank you so much for the compliments. We know. We know we're great. It did not go our way. Yeah, it was a sloppy game. I'm not going to try to even deny it. That was a sloppy ass game from my guys. But you know what?
Phrasing.
Who in this league has not had a sloppy game? Please point me to someone who has not had a sloppy match.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Mike, you could talk about
Thanks, Dan.
how it doesn't matter that you guys came back. It doesn't matter that you made these pools, because it does matter. Because like every champion, you make the people who are coming after you earn the win. We did not play as well as them. Fair. But you have to make them earn it. You didn't get TKO'd. You guys didn't give up. You trusted each other. You listened to me. And you did the best you could given the crappy round one and that speed round. And Mike's absolutely right. Every single thing that we've been doing leading up to this, you guys have been on fire. You have been in the best place I've ever seen you. It did not work out today. And it just so happened to be the belts were on the line. So everyone's going to friggin' lose their minds. But Shazam earned it. They earned it. They deserved it. They played like they were fantastic. And if you're going to lose to them, at least they lost to like a team of people that are like, you know, good people, I guess. I don't know. Look,
Well, I want to I want to ask you this, because Shannon, there's a couple questions here. First, let me actually start. Mike, this is the first time since 2018 that you will not be headed to the Spectacular this year. So it is one of those things that you said before that you might have to reevaluate stuff. You know, obviously you're one of, if not the number one contender or close to it in Inner Geekdom. You're still in teams. When you say readjust, do you now help the Cobra train for his match Spectacular? What do you do?
Readjust is the fact that, well, one, I'm doing you guys all the service. You don't have to see my lovely face anymore for at least several more months. So at least be happy with that. Everyone in these comments are like, I can't stand Mike's dumb face. Well, you don't have to see it anymore. So there, I did something for you. Don't ever say I don't do anything for you guys. And now I got to get out of this damn funk that I'm in. I got to get out of this. I got to shake it off. I'm going to take the weekend like I always do, because I've got a chance. I've got to get under his belt and help him work to get that belt for Spectacular. I've got two teams going into this. You know, these guys are going to be starting fresh. I've got Adams Collum, you know, mid-deep in a singles tournament right now. I've got to focus on this. I can't let this get to me. I can't let this get to me. It's got to dust off. I got to take my time. I got to sit there and pout like a little baby, like I probably will for the next 2 days. I'm upset. And then I got to focus to get these guys belts. Korruption's not done. Korruption is my name. My name is Korruption. And that's what I'm sticking by. And I'm going to go for it to make sure I'm there in their corners, making these guys. We still got a chance. How many belts we still got a chance to win? 2 belts, 3 belts we got a chance to win at Spectacular. And I have to do that. I have to take all the knowledge that I've done, dust off the crap that I pulled today with this half-assed, my head stuck up at BS that I pulled. I can't even talk right now. I'm so damn pissed off at myself. I know I'm getting a language beeper coming up here. I'm furious at myself. Chance, I told I let you talk, man. I can't talk.
Before we do that, Mike, just listen, because we're gonna start moving some people in. Thank you. You've been a hell of a show this year. And look, well, I'm gonna drop Mike out at the moment to just ask real quick on Ask Chance and Shannon. You know, you guys also, as you have some big
before he cusses.
Before
he says something needs to be bleeped out. Oh no!
God, I'm so excited.
Oh no!
To see the 2 stars of Korruption, like Chance is here, the Queen of Korruption just left the stream, and Shannon is here too. I'm just
his
really
name.
happy to see you. I know it's such a disappointing loss for you, Chance, but
this is like kick them all they're down.
On the bright side, to look at the silver lining of the cloud, because now you don't have any distractions. You don't have to worry about defending your team's belt at the Spectacular. You don't have to worry about carrying your deadweight team partner that is the middle-aged love prey in the background in our match. You have no excuses when you lose to me, buddy.
Andrew,
Andrew.
Andrew.
Unless you're reading your script so well, like a well-rehearsed puppet, you little turd. You're right. Chandru has nothing more to do than to
The
prepare.
size of the almonds on Chandru here.
Mouth.
Yeah, I saw his tournament run, and he needs the preparation time of 2 months. And unlike you and Mike and the Cushings and the Smets and the Canopics of the world, I don't plan on playing hot potato with this belt. You see me? You hear me? Because I want to hold on to this belt and want to be the third person to defend this IG championship as much as possible.
Listen to me,
And
little turd. Now, you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth and you show me some respect and let me speak. Just because you are the champion now, as you've seen, doesn't mean you remain a champion. Also, you are the current champion, and you couldn't even crack the top 5 of the most well-respected IG champions of all time. So shut up. You haven't earned it. You're nothing.
I don't care about your respects and your Facebook posts. I don't care about subjective things like that. You know, objective things like defenses and title wins. Your faction, your Chansey 3 belts has 0, and I'm planning on getting 1 at the end of the spectacular. And oh, by the way, how is the hashtag Chansey 3 belts going? The singles belt chance. Liz Shannon Miller put an end to it before it even started. The
Are
team
we done with
had an
it?
embarrassing loss today.
Hold on a
the
second.
inner geekdom belt.
I know, a chance. I want to ask you because look, Chandru
Wow.
here, and maybe it was the best timing to do right after a loss. So, any words that you want to say to the champion going into your match?
I mean, do I actually get to say words?
Yeah,
in the
please.
match I'm gonna compete? Look, man. Look, I saw what you put on Smets. I saw what you put on Smets.
Oof.
Good. But you're right. Now that I don't team belt anymore, I have nothing more to do than to focus on you, which I know is exactly what you want because I'm gonna give you the best match of your life, and in the end, I'm walking away with that belt. And you're just gonna dance it right on over to me in Arizona, buddy.
All right. Well, look. So that's going down. That's December. That's Spectacular 5, the Inner Geekdom champion of the world, Chandru.
Get him the hell out.
All right, Andrew, thank you for jumping in here too. Chance and Shannon, look, unexpected crash here by the champion.
No, that wasn't unexpected at all. We knew exactly that little freaking weasel would come in here and run his damn mouth because he thinks he's something special. No one cares.
Well,
belt, no belt. No one gives a shit about Chandru. Pardon my French.
That's all right. I think that he did exactly what he wanted to do. He pounced on a time where you guys are a little angry, and it brought out a little more anger. But
well, that's what opportunists do.
Nonetheless,
Nothing more out of him.
It goes down in December. The Spectacular. Chance is not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see him at the Spectacular. He has an opportunity to win yet another championship as he goes up against Chandru, the Chosen, once again. And yeah, but Shannon, you're not over either because you still have Adam Collins in the finals, and there's a lot to come. Obviously, the team's tournament too. So, thank you, Shannon. Once again, didn't go your way here today, but it was a
congratulations, Shazam. Well earned win. We love you guys. Great work. Great work.
All right. So I don't think that this type of response will come after the Spectacular match. All right. Thank you guys so much. And Chance and Shannon, fireworks, Mark. Fireworks as the Inner Geekdom champion come in here and look, say what you want about Chandru. The guy knows how to fire people up. He comes in and he just pounces on the moments. He pounces on the moments. And the thing is with Chandru is that he delivers. He's not just a guy who talks smack. He delivers. He backs it up. So it's not one of these things. Oh, you better watch out. He's a great player. So, but if you piss off Chance, maybe he wants to piss off Chance. I don't know. Either way, we're going to see it happen. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. But Chandru can't steal the spotlight away from Shazam today. They are the movie trivia Schmoedown champions of the world, and we're going to bring the champs back in. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Introduce.
All right. Woo. Got the new champs there. Got Korruption's not feeling too hot, and Chandru is feeling himself.
You want another stab at that?
No, that's a real phrase. Learn what the kids are saying nowadays. Good Lord, not everything is
okay. First of all, congrats to Shazam. Very well earned.
Oh yeah,
very well played. Fantastic. To Korruption. This is the thing. Like Mike is definitely one of those people you see that emotion, and yeah, in a case like this, I know like the story behind like Korruption was that if they were to lose the match, he was going to throw Adam Gertler under the bus and leave whatever, I forgot the name of the team it was at the time, or the faction.
The league.
Yeah. He was going to leave them and started Korruption. But that was a part of the storyline. We've seen him where he pulls out like these seemingly impossible wins. He starts crying. He's so full of emotion Absolutely. Like it's great. I love seeing that kind of emotion in this.
Passionate about the game.
Yeah. And so something like this was a loss. Yeah. For like those of us who've been watching the Schmoedown for a very long time, Mike has done better. Chance has done better than this. They're not sugarcoating it. This was not their best play. But if you look back at the beginning, I remember the beginning of this before the match was even. They're like, we're just gonna come in and just kick back and do it. No, you need to come in hungry every single time. You have the belts. You want to keep the belts. You come in ready to storm the field to win the war. Not kick back and relax. This is what we do. We have the belts. We defend them. We're just gonna relax. Every single match is the defense,
especially because you're in a situation where you look at where the teams league is at right now. You look at the level of competition amongst all the teams that are in the game right now. You look at somebody like Shazam. Look at what they just battled through to get to that point. That I don't doubt that they weren't how do I word this? They were definitely taking them seriously. They were. You can't go up against Shazam and not take them seriously in terms of the level of competition. But maybe there's something to be said for there was a lack of preparation somewhere. I know Mike was talking a lot about the things that he was studying did not come up in this match. That's the Schmoedown. That's the game. It happens. Unfortunately, it happened during a title match.
You can't study every single movie in known existence.
No, it's not. It's not possible. Not to the level that you would need to be absolutely prepared for absolutely every single thing that could come up. It just can't. Yeah, that's the game though. That's how it plays. You're gonna have good days. You're gonna have bad days. Hopefully, you don't have bad days while you have the belt, but eventually, you're going to come up against a situation where you have an insurmountable odd while holding a belt, and you're gonna have to figure out how do you hold it? In this situation, the idea was, when it comes down to that last round and they were 8 points behind, the idea then becomes, hey, there's a pretty good chance that we're not going to win this. They have to really miss every single one of their questions in order to give us a shot at winning this here. Yeah. What you're doing as a faction at that point is you're playing for the faction when you get to that point. And the idea there is keep off the TKO. Also, you want to keep off the TKO for your own personal team's record, but that's beside the point. The point is to keep in the faction standings, you're going to want to keep that TKO off and not let the Mercs have those extra points to rise even higher.
Yeah.
So they were able to pull that off at the end, but yeah, like they were saying, that round one kind of set the tone for the rest of the match.
Yeah. And good Lord, Chandru. Woo. Your level of trash talking has significantly increased. I kind of like this, the Chandru that like the comment that Rachel Cushing said on there.
Class.
Like just no class on that. That's not the Chandru that we met, that we know when we've talked to him in person.
Well, maybe we didn't meet. Maybe
the real Chandru.
We didn't meet the real Chandru, apparently.
But that's gonna be a fantastic match. It's spectacular.
You saw his name when he came in. I just ate a smash burger.
Yeah.
Oof. Ooh.
Anyways, so that's gonna wrap this up. We've got a whole lot of more awesome things coming. We are about to enter into the actual teams tournament coming up pretty soon. By the time you see this, we would have already gone through the finals of the singles tournament. We've got the horror movie free-for-all coming up, which I'm excited about that. So yeah, whole lot of really cool, awesome things coming. You want to make sure you're still following us at Cinefanatics MLP on Twitter and Instagram. There's also our individual, Robert Adams MLP, Chris Adams MLP, again, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you hop on Patreon, patreon.com/Cinefanatics. At the $5 level, you will be able to join me and Andres Gallego. Tomorrow night, we are doing the Evil Dead watch along. So at the $5 tier, come hang out and watch Evil Dead with us. It's one of my favorite horror movies. I could talk about it all night long. and I probably will. Anyways, of course, there's also tagline. Tuesday nights, 9:30 p.m. Central Time is the tagline, the show where the tagline is the title. That's where both me and my brother sit down and we talk about movies and movie news and anything else happening in the movie world. So come back Tuesday night for that.
It's consistently been a very fun show, and everybody in the chat who shows up all the time will let you know that it's just a blast to hang out and kind of chat back and forth. We keep up with people in the chat. We talk about the movie news. So if you have not joined us for a Tuesday night stream, we invite you to come join us for your first one this Tuesday.
Yeah. So that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you drop us a like and a comment on this video. Helps us out as far as the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, and that's going to do it for tonight. So as for myself, as for my brother, y'all all have a great evening and good night. Later.
Yeah.